grip. Hit her with the hammer time, too legit to quit. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, keep bouncing. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. 88 bunny, 88 bunny, 88 bunny, 88 bunny, 88 bunny, 88 bunny. I make a bounce on you. On the sofa, slept on myself, I had to break out the coma. The devil in my ear, I felt the flames on my shoulder. Macca with my pops, just paid off the rover. He told me life hard, you gotta race with the vultures. When you're back against the wall, it can get crazy. Sipping cold 40 just to get wavy. Now I take out the brunch if the head crazy. Mastros did the York strip with the fresh gravy. Credit score low cause the debt crazy. Had to run a field like a corner trying to get Brady. My man needed 20, had to stretch 80. Fuck with the blank shit, a punch game like Dev Hayne. A dream of tattoo, ain't no way for me to ditch it. My work low heavy, ain't no way for me to split it. Fan through tripping, gotta make another ticket. Another EP, I guess I'm painfully committed. The dream of tattoo, ain't no way for me to ditch it. My work low heavy, ain't no way for me to split it. Fan through tripping, gotta make another ticket. Another EP, I guess I'm painfully committed. Forget about your past, focus on your future.
Yo, we in here, you already know. Yes, sir. Big balls business.
Yes, they ain't listen. Broke this butt naked with a model in the kitchen while bestie in the room begging me to come hit it. Yeah, I don't do nothing subpar. Past 21, they ain't think I make it this far. And the Mangian Sweet.
They at the brewery tonight.
Which brewery? Danny's DJing over there.
Who?
My cousin.
A word?
He's DJing. DJ Dan CE. That's my cousin. He from Douglas in Harlem. Nick Guns?
Yeah, that's my man. My man from Brooklyn.
If not, I get no fucks, Addy celibate. I'm all about my peace and the bitches.
That's the vid? Oh, yeah.
All about my peace and the riches. Checking off my goals because I'm painfully committed. Yeah, the dream of tattoo, ain't no way for me to ditch it. My work low heavy, ain't no way for me to split it. Fan through tripping, gotta make another ticket. Another EP, I guess I'm painfully committed. The dream of tattoo, ain't no way for me to ditch it.
Rainbow and Yang?
No, Negro, that's not whiskey. I got a little taste for the holiday season, even though, you know what I mean, I ain't supposed to be too heavy on it. I'm being calm on it.
Yo, I like the Dr. Ock glasses.
Yeah, these are I mean, they broke, but I'm keeping them alive.
Yeah. You flossing with them.
It's another style. I used to do the Lokes. Now I do the Oaks.
Bars without bars.
You know what I mean? I try a little something. Yo, you know what it is. We live right here. We live over there with R2D2. You know what I mean? And this is the script right here.
Shoes off, yeah. Let's get
my boy Ock in the building.
You know what it is.
Already know Parkay, man. I ain't playing, man.
Yo. We back in the building. One small one again. You know what it is.
You gotta talk your talk.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yes,
here and there. You know what it is another episode of the Uncomparable, Unstoppable,
yes, sir.
Undeniable,
one more time,
Almighty like the goddamn Avengers, AWP Attention Horse Podcast.
Here
episode 568, I think. It's somewhere over there. Somewhere in that bracket. You know what I mean? With the Doc Ox on right quick. I wasn't going to call it that, but you're right. You know what I mean?
Doc Ox,
yeah, Joe Pesci had this on in Moonwalker. There's a couple villains that rock these. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or if I take these off and I find a little clip, it'll be the Morpheuses, you know what I mean? Keep the Morpheus, just keep it on the nostril.
Blue pill, huh?
You know what I mean?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Blue pill, huh?
Yeah, a lot of blue pills out here. But anyway. Anyway, like we do it each and every time we on here, have a special guest. Also, I have my other co-host, my man Ak Newman, the new man.
You know what?
Mr. You know what? I can't put enough ketchup
and mustard on that jack, and that's a fact.
There you go. A character.
I'm excited though.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, because this is one of my favorite MCs that I was able to see grow.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have a favorite MC like, oh, I like the way he rhyme, he nice, whatever.
You've been around a lot of MCs.
Yes,
and
I'm a connoisseur.
MC connoisseur.
A connoisseur. But to see this brother grow and rise is a stupendous, amazing, nothing short.
I would say that
of absolutely amazing.
I would say because I know this man for at least a decade.
Yeah,
over that. Yeah. About more about 15 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
To be right around something like that, maybe more. Anyway, watching his progression, you know, it was times that he would disappear from where I was doing. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't hear from him or see him, and then he would pop back up, and it was like a whole new like level that he was on. You know what I mean? And I was just like, all right, this nigga just got it. I don't know how. Now, first of all, the nigga stay fly. Let's be clear. If one thing I know when I talk about my brother Parkay,
Boss moves jiggy.
You know what I mean? He gonna be fly.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be some kind of fly vehicle around.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a bottle or two of champagne, or a bottle just, you know what I mean, the same. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some lovely ladies around, if so.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Good watch. Don't forget about the good watch.
Oh yeah, well,
you know what time it is.
I'm about to throw my live on too, so everybody can.
Okay. Yeah, man. And he gonna have something to say. But one thing I got, what you need something to hold that back? Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, I think I got everybody, right?
The improviser.
There we go. The chair is good for some.
Yeah, we live everywhere.
You know what I mean? Like I was saying, we have a special guest, and all those accoutrements I just said applies to how he moves.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say I was going to say very humble, but I don't really like that definition. But he's very respectable. He's very honest. He's not very loud. He just observes the scenery. He plays in where he fits, I think. You know what I mean? And I like to, and all my supporters,
right?
Shout out, give a good supporting hand to my brother Parkay. What up?
Appreciate you, man.
What up,
love? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
We in the house once again.
Now, I thought of having Parkay. We talked about this sometime back in the day.
Nah, we definitely spoke about it.
We talked about it, but I'm the type of person, like, I understand people, you know, they got things going on. They busy, you know what I mean? So, like, I'll throw the bat signal out, but if Batman don't show up, I'm like, all right, this is another night. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it just so happens I was at, shout out to my brother Joz. I was at his event. He had the art gallery, you know what I mean? What was it, like 2 weeks ago? About 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago. And
shout out to Joz.
Shout out to Joz. Shout out to Chad. Shout out the whole crew.
Shout out to my man Joz.
You know what I mean? Another respectable man about art, a creator. You know what I mean? And
one of my favorite artists.
I went to his event. It was a great event. A lot of people showed. You know what I mean? I think it was his third gallery there or together. He said the third. Yeah, he said that. He corrected the nigga. But after they had a little after party joint, went out to the after party joint. I ran into this brother right here. I didn't even know he was in the cut. You know what I mean? Cut, black. You know what I mean? Some kind of mink hoodie, something going down. You know what I mean? Some fly shit. I was like, oh, what up, brother? I ain't see you. So we chopped it up for a minute. told him what I was doing. I'm pretty sure he's seen or heard,
of course,
from time to time. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Yo, hit me up." I was like, "All right, cool." So I hit him up. Here you are today. You know what I mean? This man's been working. Got a lot of projects out. A lot of projects he's doing. A lot of videos. You know what I mean? He has a very your history is. What I really want to ask, because I looked over some of your interviews and things to find certain points of where I could go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want to do the same old thing.
Absolutely,
and,
I get it.
And we know each other. It's not like you don't know other people. We have a little bit of history.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Coming up in the hip hop game, rapping, doing studio joints, performance, and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the way you were able to maneuver your position that you're in now, and I would guess the last 10 years?
Yeah, it's a 10-year run.
The last 10 years, because I'm like, bro, first of all, I know your first love is basketball.
Right.
Number one.
Yeah.
Right? And even when you was in the studio, I think you was still playing ball. Bro.
Yeah, I was still hooping.
Yeah, you was still hooping the first run, right?
Yeah, I was still hooping. I had a scholarship to Lincoln University around that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is when the beard was a little lower. Like mine and shit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And you were doing your thing, man. I was hearing stories about this nigga, like, yo, this nigga's that's that nigga. Like, he's really able to do that. And you had NBA dreams. Like, that was your whole, like, target at the time, right?
Facts. Basketball was my life. You know what I mean, that's all I knew at that age.
And then, but you also had a love for hip hop. You also had a love for rapping, wordplay, things of that nature, right? And I understand. I learned that you actually was good at art too.
Yeah.
And the thing about art is, if you ask me, I think the best artists, as far as music is concerned, are people that are good at art.
Right.
First, because I was good at art prior to even thinking of making a record. But what I did is, when I stopped, I stopped like concentrating on the art, but I took that energy into music.
Right.
Right. And then I did the same thing when I started writing. Well, I was writing already prior to that. When I was doing art, I was always good at writing. But I took that energy and I amplified it, and doing and rapping and getting better, and then performances, and then taking that same energy and putting it into producing and making beats and shit like that. And this is the same energy from art that I do when I do the podcast.
Right.
So that's why I was like, it's kind of clever, because even Beanie's an ill artist.
Yeah.
Beanie
Siegel?
Yes.
Word?
Beanie Siegel was about, I think it was sometime before he, I think he had, I don't know if it was before his prison situation, he was trying to start like a cartoon. He had like the characters and shit he drew out.
Wow.
And it was ill, yo. It never came to fruition, but look it up. Beanie Siegel was an ill artist. And I always thought, like, damn. And he's very vivid, and very, like, he sees pictures and he applies it. And I understand that you like to make everything like more of like a theatrical, like a very scene in like a movie scene.
Right.
And when I make music and when I make my beats, I do the same thing. I picture a scene in a movie.
Right.
So how would I attack that? So it's very ill, and like, oh, so it's some similarities to how we see things and how we were applying it. And I think it's not just us. I just think it's that just creativity that we have amongst all of us. You're artists. You do the same. You might not do music like that, but it still pours out into your personality and how you how you talk and how you go about everything.
Official.
Yeah.
You know what's something else to your point? I was just rapping with Just Blaze. His son plays. Well, his son is younger than my son, but they in the same program. And he's down there with the camera, like a switch.
Well, it's moving more than that camera.
No, I'm talking about the switch.
Right.
He's taking so many pictures, and he sends me
the snap joint.
The snap joint.
Okay.
And he's sending me galleries and galleries, and he's asking me. He said, "Yo, how could you think about that?" Now I'm sitting here like, yo, this is Just Blaze asking me my opinion on his photographs.
That's dope.
So we chop, bro, I'm beside myself. So we chop it up, and he said, to your point, I said, yo, you took the energy of making your beats, now you're putting them into your photography. And he said, yo, when you're an artist,
that
you
take
find
that,
different ways.
but you taking it's from that same source.
Yes.
It's from that
it's
same
the same
source.
Artist source.
That source is that creative expression. And when you're a kid, look, me, I was in the comic books. So I said, oh shit, I'm gonna draw the comic books. Because that's how I'm gonna express myself.
Yeah.
So you find in different ways to express yourself. Writing, exposing who you really are. That's expressing yourself. Making music, making beats, learning how to play an instrument, expressing yourself. Even using this, this is the reason why I like podcasts so much more, especially now, is because I don't have to attempt to be a character or hide behind one. I could be me 100%. You know what I mean? And I let the cards go where it is.
Right.
And also, if I fuck up, I don't see it as a fuck up. I could play off of it.
Right.
You know, when you do certain things, music, it has to be certain way. Or at least people think it has to be a certain way. You know what I mean? So that's why I like this like new type of habitat that I could, you know, express myself in and shit like that.
And it's coming from that same source.
So when you was younger and you was like, what got you into art?
I just like drawing. You know, I like creating. You know, my older brother Alvin, he used to draw. So when we were younger, I used to see him draw. So then I just wanted to do what he wanted to do.
Oh, God, yeah, you following. That's what you do at first, you know, to figure out what you know what I mean?
Big brother, little brother.
So, you know, often I'd draw on the wall, get in trouble and all that. So eventually I started drawing on computer paper. I used to sneak to the
What were you drawing?
I was
making up your own shit, or you was copying shit, or tracing shit, or how you?
I would draw whatever sparked my interest. Like when I was younger, like if it was a certain cartoon, I'll draw cartoon characters. Or if it was certain sneakers I like, I'll draw certain sneakers. So whatever caught my attention, I used to just draw, and then eventually I just started getting better and better and better to the point where, you know, my brothers, my sister, my parents, they're like, oh, you real good, you real good. Like, you should keep doing it. So I just kept drawing. Then in grade school, I actually won a drawing competition. And they used my drawing to make like the national t-shirt for the school.
Oh, that's what's up. Oh, yeah. Talk about being gassed in grade school. That's
a grade school flex right
there. Yeah, that definitely is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dope, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Is it still that?
Yo, I ain't drawn so long.
No, do they still use your thing for any? If you ever were to, is it in the area, the grade school?
Nah. This was in Cleveland.
Oh, this is in Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland school. Yeah. They used my picture. When I first moved from the Bronx, I was at Cleveland, and then you know I was drawing.
Well, you went from the Bronx to Cleveland?
I went from the Bronx to Bergen County.
School in Inglewood.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Cleveland school.
Okay.
Yeah, Cleveland school.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a little competition. Basically, teachers was like, I need everybody to draw because we're trying to come up with a logo for the school t-shirt, whatever. And they gave everybody a loose leaf. Gotcha. And then I just drew, I drew a fist. You know that,
Black Cloud fist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I drew a fist.
You made it like some detail or something?
Detail, shaded it and all that. And then I believe Miss Major, that was my teacher, she looked at it and said, oh my God, this is amazing. She said, I'm gonna give this to the principal. And next thing you know, next day in school, they was like, we're going to use your picture for the national t-shirt for the school.
That's what's up.
So I was like, oh.
What was the old national t-shirt?
I don't even remember. I just like drawing. That's
a gas though. That's what's up though.
I was happy we didn't have to do work and we just had to draw for that day.
Yeah. That's your word. I do this on my off time.
Right.
Yeah, I do this on my off time. Yeah, man. So like, all right. So you started with art. Art was just like the thing that really drew you in as far as like expressing yourself. And then obviously basketball came into play and shit. But real quick, before we even get into all this, something I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know that your family is Nigerian.
Yeah, 100%.
Did not know that.
I'm a first generation. My mother and father born and raised in Nigeria. Yeah. Then they moved over to New York.
Niger.
Yeah. Niger. Igbo.
Oh, you an Igbo?
Yeah.
Freaking, I watch Godfrey, and he talks about how his family was Igbo, but they had a war and they was trying to kill the Igbos, so he had to change his name. His family had to change the name,
right,
to leave and shit like that.
right.
Is that similar? Did your family have to deal with anything?
Yeah. My mother used to tell me stories all the time how there was war going on when she was coming up, and then when the battles was taking place, her mother had to hide.
And
it's like
it's really like Africans against Africans, but it's different, like I guess classism or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know the full detail, but I know that my mother was definitely going through that when we were younger.
But it was a civil war.
It's like the Rwanda shit with the Tutsis and shit, like how they were. I think it was a similarity of how they were. I think pitted against each other because a lot of that shit happens and shit like that. But yeah, that's wild. So they obviously left. Like
yeah. So my mother met my father, and then they moved to New York, and that's when they had all of us.
Okay, the Bronx.
Yeah, the Bronx.
What part of the BX, baby?
Yeah, so I was living on Harrison Avenue, right off of Tremont.
Oh, okay. I was in the Towers. RPT.
Oh yeah. Shout
Down
out
the
to
block,
the
around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Before it got super crazy. Like it was crazy when I was there, but it amped that shit up after in the mid '90s. It got a little wilder than what it was. For a kid, I had fun. Everything was there. Like I didn't, other than getting clothes, I didn't need to leave. You had everything there for you, especially for a kid. Yeah. But yeah, the Bronx was different, especially in the '80s. Bronx was a whole different beast, man. You had to be prepared.
Yeah, definitely.
Brothers from the Bronx is different.
Yeah. Bronx
is a different style of New York.
Yeah, Bronx is different because Bronx dude ain't gonna really you're not gonna really know they from the Bronx unless they make it obvious. We're not loud to be loud. Like Harlem dude is gonna be super flashy. Yeah. Brooklyn dude is gonna be loud and boisterous about it.
Right.
Queens is quiet too. Queens has a quietness to them too.
What up, Dunn?
I just think about Nori when I think about Queens.
That only motherfucker you think about?
I don't know what it is, man. No, this pop up. Maybe because we doing this show, but just
Queens get the money, man.
Long time no cash.
Watch yourself, man. So all right, so you in the Bronx, you in the boogie down, you coming up as a kid. You know what I mean? And then how did you eventually get to Bergen County? Like I always say everybody from the area of the city ends up in this county if they move into Jersey straight up. I think because it's right there, especially Harlem and the Bronx. They right there by the bridge.
So family was getting bigger.
You had family out here before that?
Nah, no family out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so all my family was in the Bronx, all my cousins and all that. So family was getting bigger. My mother graduated from college. Became a doctor. Money started getting better. Pops was doing this thing too on the career thing.
Okay.
So they wanted to change. The Bronx was the Bronx.
Bronx was the Bronx.
Yeah,
especially around that time. Yeah.
Bronx was the Bronx. So it was a blessing. We was able to bust and move to Bergen County.
That's what's up.
And it was new. It was definitely new. It was an adjustment. But
Inglewood, right?
Yeah, but it was love though, because Inglewood is dominantly black. Black and Hispanic. So it's kind of it was similar. It was just
in a little.
It was just the suburbs.
You saw more trees. You saw a little.
I saw less bricks and more trees.
Yeah, you saw stars in the sky.
Yeah,
less less buildings.
Right, but it was definitely similar. Because what I learned to find out, a lot of people that live in Inglewood came from New York.
Yeah, that's what you find out.
Came from New York.
I found out that the hard way because I moved and went right to BF. Right, so the first 2 weeks of BF, ask anybody that came up with me. I just fought niggas. Because my whole shit was like, I'm from the Bronx. What you going to do?
Right.
But I'm fighting all these niggas that's from the city. It don't matter that you from the Bronx, nigga.
We from the Bronx.
Right.
That's what they was telling you.
Yeah, they was like, so what, nigga?
Yeah, it was very similar, man. There was real niggas in New York. There was real niggas in Jersey.
Yeah.
So I was able to fit in right away. It was love. When I moved to Inglewood, people embraced me. People embraced my brothers.
That's what's up.
And it was love. And instantly I was able to develop a brotherhood with the new friends I was meeting. And I'm still cool with them cats till this day. You know what I mean? So
that's definitely what's up.
You know, I'm definitely, I'm happy that I was able to move somewhere where it was still
and you're able. See, what I like about this area of Jersey, or even a couple other areas that's not too far off, you're still able to hit the city for whatever you need.
No question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're still able to have that little experience. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to stay there, you could go right back home. But I'm just saying, like, you still have that, because the tri-state, we the suburb for New York.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're gonna have a lot of that New York attitude over here anyway. So that comes with the whole game plan.
Right. So shout out to my cousin Swerve. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I wanted to get a taste of that New York shit again, I hit Swerve like, where you at? Yo, I'm in Montgomery. I'll pull up. Just pull up to the Bronx, and then I'll still be able to live both lives.
And he knows exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, whenever I caught that film, I'm like, I'm shoot out to the Bronx, hop on the Poppy bus, hop on the BX10, boom, I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? We chilling.
BX10, oh shit. Y'all remember? You said the bus, nigga, the BX10. Because the 10 stopped right by Undercliff. I think the 10 stopped right by Undercliff. I used to take the
BX10 or the BX3. You know what I'm saying?
These are buses.
Like the NJ,
buses, but where it go from the bridge, from
the bridge to
the Bronx.
Yeah, I'll take the Poppy bus from Lafayette to the bridge. To the bridge.
Go up University.
Exactly.
Right over the 181st Street Bridge.
Yeah, but he was right off University.
So or 42. I used to take BX42 too. I forgot where that was going, but I used to take that shit all the time. I haven't heard the buses shouted out in so long. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, so I was always back and forth.
My mom always used to get the gypsy cabs. I always wondered why they was called gypsy cabs when I was young. But also we had a dude that had the van that would come in and like charge everybody like a few dollars.
Yeah.
To go like to the city, to go to Harlem or to go to the bridge or whatever.
Yeah, so, right.
Brooklyn.
Oh, one of the van joints?
Yeah.
Right.
I know exactly.
Yeah, it don't look like a Poppy van. It look like a standard van. You don't know what. He's going to tell you like, yo, I'm going right there. But thinking about that now, that would look mad weird for niggas just picking you up in a van.
Shit, with niggas. I thought you were getting caught with strangers.
I mean, it was a different time though.
Yeah,
definitely a different time. Man.
Yeah, it was.
It was like, nigga, if you want to do it, you're going to do it. And there was no cameras too.
Right.
It definitely was no cameras. But so you live in that life in the city, of course, right? And then you said the family's getting big. You move out to Bergen County. You move out to Inglewood, and then you grew this love for basketball.
Right.
Was that just you coming up playing ball with your family? How did it spark?
So my love of basketball came from Dory Park. My older brother Alvin. Most people know him as Tumbo.
Okay.
I used to follow him all the time. I used to always follow behind him. So we ended up, we moved to the west side of Inglewood, and Dory Park is literally like up the hill. So I used to follow my brother up the hill to Dory Park, and then it's a basketball court. So we'll just be hooping all day, all night, hooping all day, all night. My brother, he was nice. He's 6'8", dunking everything. You know what I'm saying? And what people don't know about Dory Park, I don't care. The best hoopers in Inglewood, New Jersey came from Dory Park. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Theo, M-Easy, Steve O. If I forgot to mention your name, I apologize. But Dory Park, my opinion, breeded the best hoopers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, being young, my man Jermaine Emmanuel. So, being young, not really knowing much about the sport of basketball. And then seeing all this talent. Raw talent, but like official talent. Niggas shooting from half court, nothing but net. Boom. Niggas dribbling crazy. It's just like, it was just a new world to me. I'm like, oh shit, my brother, he dunking shit. And we were all cool. Like after we'll play ball, we'll just light one up afterwards, crack a couple cold ones, and chill on the benches all hours of the night. Get home late, get in trouble. And then same shit next day. My brother like, yo, I'm about to go to Dory. You come? I'm like, hell yeah. We both dribbling our basketballs up there, and then we just hooping every single day. And then it just grew into a very intense love, like for basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just hooping, competitive.
Yeah.
You know, competitive but friendly at the same time.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just talking shit afterwards.
Yeah.
Lighting one up. And then that's how my love of basketball grew. Because I was really around some serious hoopers.
It's kind of like you get around motherfuckers that's really serious about that craft, and you adapt to that, like kind of like, you know what I mean? Because at the same time you playing ball, are you start rapping at the same or a similar time frame, but it's more on some just as you go hobby shit at that time?
So what people don't know, my love of music came from my oldest brother, Philip. So when we was in the crib, like when we first moved to Jersey, my brother Philip, he's a very, very intelligent individual. Like he built a computer from scratch. Like he's very tech savvy.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So when we was in Jersey, like he built the computer from scratch. And then there was this thing called like Shariza and LimeWire.
Okay.
It was basically like this program where you could just download music.
Yeah.
On some low key shit. You know, hack into the shit and download music. So my oldest brother Philip, he'll just download mad music and just play it on the speakers. And that's how I fell in love with melody. You know, I'll be at the crib and then my brother, he'll just be playing new music.
Oh, so he just blasting the music, or he just
blasting the music, like downloaded Biggie's album. I'm listening to Life After Death. He downloaded Reasonable Doubt. He's blasting Reasonable Doubt. Like he's just downloading everything. And he's just playing it. And I'm just, you know, I'm young. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I tapped into the melody. I'm like, this shit sound dope. So then, you know, I asked my older brother, I'm like, yo, how you playing this music? He was just like, oh, this program. And he taught me, he gave me the game. So then I started downloading music. I started tapping into music. I started learning new artists. DMX. Oh, DMX. Oh, Jay-Z. Biggie. Pac. So that's when I got into the music
So what
world.
year frame is this? Because this could be...
It's probably like, I would say like 96, 97, like 95, 96.
Wait. He had the way to get all that music in the 90s? Are you serious? Well, it had to be 98 if you said DMX.
He was doing
It had to be 90.
hacking.
My brother was
if you making a computer, you could, you're right.
My brother was a genius. Like,
this is before LimeWire. This is
before, like,
wow.
He had LimeWire, Shariza. He had some other shit, like, way back. Like, my brother.
Wait, this is before anybody was able to use any of this shit, or he was making something that was similar.
My brother is to this day probably the smartest person I know as far as, like, tech savvy.
Gotcha.
The nigga built the computer from scratch. I'm talking about putting the chips together, the wiring.
Yeah.
He ordered parts.
He went to school for this, or he just figured, he's just one of these savant type guys that just could tap in.
I think that was a God. I think that was a blessing from God.
Yeah.
I think it was a blessing from God because, you know, my older brother, like.
Well, he had to at least look at someone doing that or figured no?
I don't know how he figured it out.
Sometimes you got geniuses like
that, man. You know, because there's an age gap.
I got you.
There's an age gap. My oldest brother is a lot older than me.
Like 12 years?
It's like a six-year age gap.
Oh, okay.
So I ain't really know what he was really getting into because, you know, my brother, he was a little quiet, stayed to himself a lot. But when he did come around, he'll be like, yo, I just built a computer.
Yo, what kind of shit?
I'll be like, work. But I see him building some shit, but I won't even pay attention because I'm too busy playing around with my little brother, my older brother.
Yeah.
But then he'd be like, yo, I just built a computer. Yo, look. And then we would come and be like, oh, shit. Screen. He downloading games and shit. So Mario.
Games on
Nintendo games. Sonic. We playing Sonic. All sorts of shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And what year was this?
This is in the 90s.
Yeah, this is in the 90s. He said this is mid-90s, bro.
He's saying this is in the 90s.
Mid-90s, like, we playing Sonic, Mario, you name it, on the computer.
Yeah.
And he's playing music from the computer. We listening to music and shit.
But him getting the albums or the records in the 90s, prior to the Napster run and all that shit, because the Napster run, it was like 99.
Right.
That happened like the end of it.
Yeah.
And then LimeWire and them came out like 2002 or some shit. Like it was the early 2000s and shit.
That's
like
that's when the game
right. That's why I'm saying for someone that's able to do that, like 95, 96, 97, 98 in that bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He end up running a company or anything like that?
Nah, like he's doing this thing right now. He got his own company right now. He do security. He's been doing that for a while. He got his own security company.
Got you.
You know, he lives out in the city.
Got you.
He's doing his thing. He's getting his money. He's still doing his thing. But I know at one point in time, he was very invested in like technology, building computers.
Yeah, well, he's very much. If you're saying that, he's very much ahead of his time. Probably all the shit that's going on now, he probably already accounted for it or figured out.
Very ahead of his time, bro.
That shit out.
Or they might have. You never know. They might some higher ups might have hollered at him for some shit. If it's known, I don't want to say. I don't know what your brother got going on, but that's interesting.
Right. My love of music came from him because he introduced me to music.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got your love of music ended up becoming a tech savvy individual.
Tech savvy older brother.
Yes, crazy.
That's where my love of music came. Tech savvy older brother playing all sorts of soulful fly shit. And I'm downstairs listening to this shit like, that shit sound dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't even know what it was. It just, it made my spirit feel good.
Sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm running upstairs and I'm like, yo, what's this? My older brother like, yeah, I just downloaded this new album, Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z. So I'm just sitting there, you know, young, 96. Just listening to this shit like,
that's 96 as fuck.
That's why I fell in love with soulful music, because that's the first type of music I heard.
But prior to that, were you like just listen like because my way of getting to hip hop was kind of similar. Like my sister was playing shit, but I really didn't care because I was like playing video games or reading comic books. Just I was a kid, but it took the Bad Boys. What they call the Bad Boys of rap or the original Bad Boys was a group of rappers or MCs that they sampled Inspector Gadget. If you look it up. And I was like, so I'm a kid, I'm like, yo, the fuck, this is a record? Like they played this? So that was my real introduction to like, oh, I could fuck with this.
Right.
If you could take something as a kid that I like and apply it to hip hop and make this shit a record.
Awesome.
And I'm like, so that was my first, like, okay. And then there's Audio 2 and shit like that. And then Wu-Tang was the nail in the coffin. When I moved out here, first of all, when I moved out, I remember I moved out here, right? From the Bronx. And my godbrothers that was in the Bronx, they were just doing whatever they're doing, running the street. I remember I moved out here and I came back, like, after 93, it was like 90, like around 90, the end of 93, 94, 95. All they hear is out. All they hear is out. They listening to Wu-Tang. Right. I'm like, who the fuck? Yo, who is this Wu-Tang y'all talking about? Nah, yo, you got beat. And they talking like they doing the yo, son, all this shit. I'm like, but it was completely different. Like after 93, it was completely different. 93, 94, it was over with. And then I moved out here and I ran into them dudes that rap.
Right.
I never thought about rapping.
That's another story that we can get into.
Yeah. What's that story? Go ahead.
Nah, so my older brother, he introduced me to music.
Gotcha.
What introduced me to rapping was, shout out to my Uncle C-Dub. He used to run Uptown Summer League, McKay Park, where like all sorts of like NBA niggas, overseas niggas would come up. Lenny Cook, J.R. Smith, just to name of a few.
Mason, motherfucking
right.
Fat Joe coaching, the Who's Who.
Terror Squad.
Whole Terror Squad.
Terror Squad. Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
Anybody who touched Bergen County like that, their hoop was out there.
Right.
We could be here for hours. That's a whole
Right. So shout out to my Uncle C-Dub, man. He put that all together, man. Shout out to him. Good dude.
So he arranged the.
Yeah, he put it all together. My man C-Dub, he put it all together. You know what I mean? He put all the teams together, gave all the jerseys out, reached out to Fat Joe, because, you know, he's a likable guy. Like he got strong relationships with A-list celebrities.
Nice.
And that's what you always got to keep those relationships.
Right.
More important, yeah.
Right. So he was able to bring a Fat Joe through. He was able to bring a J.R. Smith through. You know what I mean? NBA players, former NBA players, current NBA players. So, you know, McKay Park was special around that time.
Yeah,
it was.
I'm talking about Park packed. 1,000+
That's
people.
a big park to be packed.
Whole police department in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen it.
Concession stands, everything. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be over there watching the games, and then during halftime, you know what I'm saying? The hood niggas used to be on the side of the court having ciphers.
It's always a fucking cipher. That
it's always a cipher.
So you know, I was already into music because of my older brother Philip. So boom, I'm at the Uptown Summer League watching the basketball game because, you know, of course I love basketball. But then halftime, I see a group of people, and I hear people spitting and shit. I'm like, fuck is going on over here? So, you know me, I go over there, see what's going on, and then boom, shout out to my man Major, his older brother Mizza. I think he's the first person I heard spitting. He was just like, it was his turn in the cipher to spit.
Mizza. He from Inglewood?
He's from Inglewood.
How many Mizzas do I know? What is
listen,
which Mizza are we talking about?
I don't know if I said his name right. If I didn't say it right, forgive me. But I know Major older brother. Major, he's somebody that's under my rap group, True Donz. But this is way before all that. Like, his older brother was a spitter.
Okay.
Like, off the top. And I remember he was one of the dudes in the cipher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So during halftime, I see like a group of people. It's like 100+ people. So I go over there and niggas just freestyling. Like taking turns freestyling.
Gotcha.
So then I'm just watching these niggas putting words together, rhyming. And then I'm watching the reaction of the crowd. Like, ooh, ah, like certain bars and certain wordplay putting together. And that shit, I was like, oh shit. It just resonated with the art in me. The way they was making.
It spoke to your art.
It spoke to my art.
Because have you ever, prior to that, were you even writing? Because my shit comes from, even though I was an artist, I always wrote like poems and short stories and shit. Did you even write, or did you recite raps prior to that? Just other people's raps? Or?
No. After that day is when I started writing.
Really? Yeah, that's different.
After that day, when
you're telling me you started from a blank slate, basically.
Blank slate. Exactly. Because
what in that cipher made you start writing?
Somebody said a wordplay or two. He was like, I can do that.
It was just it was brand new to me. Just seeing how niggas put words together, but still talk about what's going on. Right. Because, you know, somebody can have a conversation with you and tell you what's going on. But it's different when a nigga put salad dressing on it.
Ketchup and mustard on it, Jack.
Ketchup and mustard.
Ketchup and mustard,
Jack.
Nigga
just...
Yeah.
It's different when a nigga just, like, making different words rhyme and he's telling his whole story, but in fashion, just making mad different words rhyme, but he's telling you something
and
while making the words rhyme.
You're there right there.
Right.
As he's rapping, you're like, oh, should I see that shit?
See it. See it, felt it, understood it.
Facts.
But the fashion, he delivered the message in. And seeing the reaction of the crowd, I'm like, oh, that's when I tapped into that art. That's what created that shit for me. Like, oh shit, I didn't even know people could do this.
Yeah, fucking hot water's on, pardon me. Sold it out.
You know what I'm saying? So it resonated to my love of music. And that's when I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna start rapping because I want to feel the same feeling I felt tonight. I wanna.
But what that feeling? Not to cut back in like that. But that feeling, right? You saw like how them putting the words together and expressing themselves brought all that energy together, and that's what you were attracted.
There you go.
That's what you were attracted to.
That shit turned me to a psycho with it. Like
I have to have that kind of.
I have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like just listening to them put words together, and then after they put that fourth bar together, I felt it. The crowd felt it at the same time. So I'm just, oh shit, the way they were just moving the crowd.
That hitter. I know what you meant by that.
The way they were just hitting the crowd.
Give me an example of how you make that happen nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like
you know,
give me that fourth bar.
Is that setup? It's a setup for that
setup.
Bar.
I know what he's saying, but I want to hear him set it up.
Nah, I don't put the niggas on the spot like that. Look, you know, you've been around enough MCs.
I've been around MCs.
You've been around MCs that claim they the best of the best of the best.
Who don't?
There's some that don't.
Who don't?
There's some that just do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, that fourth bar, if you don't get him in that second to fourth bar, to me, like how you start off that verse, is what's going to draw them in.
Okay.
I remember it wasn't you. I always confuse. Remember Master?
Yeah. Master You.
Yeah, Master You. I don't know how he's on piece of him.
Yeah, I ain't talked to him in a minute.
Yeah.
I know you talk about.
But he used to be like, yo, God. Oh, you know how he talk, but he used to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Your verses, they like, it's like a car starting and it revs up at the end. Like it gets going at the end. So he was like, you need to, whatchamacallit, the beginning. Like that stuck in my head. Like catch him at the beginning. So you don't have to, because you know, I was behind motherfuckers that was rhyming.
Right.
So I'm always like, hey, look at me, I could do it too. But I ain't really get that look until later on as I was going. But
I don't remember it like that, but it's your story.
No.
I remember you being in the forefront of a lot of MCs. That's why you can relate so much to what he's saying.
Right. Yeah, but I was around the niggas I was around. Still wasn't like I was. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I
don't want to go.
So I got you on the 4 bars.
Yeah, put me on. Like, give me an example. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a magnificent situation right here. Lock in.
So
tune in.
You know, this is not to cut you off. He needs to run like a circus. You know, the guy that does like
big top.
Big top.
The big top circus.
For as long as I knew Ak, man, he had amazing energy, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
from
brother.
the moment I met him till now.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I mean? Decade plus, man.
Wow, word, facts.
Great energy. So, all right, this is off Ghost of Carl Hines. This is when I was going through shit. I said, when it come to gangster shit, my favorite movie, Castaway. At first, he couldn't even I said, when it come to gangster shit, my favorite movie, Castaway. At first, he couldn't even crack a coconut. Pull-ups on the palm trees, he knew he wasn't swollen enough. Moral of the story is you got to get your focus up.
You
know what I mean?
Boom.
And I like how you set that up, too. I like how you set that up, too. Because first of all, the first line, I'm like, wait, what? Castaway?
That's my favorite movie.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Castaway is my favorite movie by far.
Why? Because of the transformation of how he had to adapt to the situation?
Survival. You know what I mean? He
sacrifice too.
Sacrifice, survival, discipline, everything. Like, it took everything in that man to survive through that movie. Like, think about it. He got up, hopping on the plane, thinking he was just gonna go
and do his normal.
The fucking plane crashed into the middle of a fucking ocean. It's over at that point. Most people, it's over. I crashed into an ocean. I'm on a FedEx plane and I crashed into an ocean.
Yeah.
But miraculously, he was able to find a little lifeboat. He was able to survive the crash because he got caught up in the little cockpit.
Do you think a lot of people in that situation would just give up?
Oh, absolutely.
Off rip.
Absolutely, 1000%. The fact that he made it to the island, that was one miracle. But it was him surviving on that island.
How long was he on that island?
4 years.
Yeah,
wow. Think about
I watched that years ago. Sorry.
Think about you. You live everyday life. You got access to water. You got access to a car. You got access
to shit that we don't really like in the grand scope of things. It's not needed. A lot of the things we have are wants.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're wants.
It's not necessity.
The needs, and sometimes we take the needs for granted.
Right.
That's what it really be. Okay.
Because at the end of the day, when the wants all disappear, the needs could disappear too.
Right.
And now you got to be like, you got to start over from point zero with that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, him being there for 4 years and him, you're right. He had to discipline his whole life. He had to make up a whole person to talk to keep his sanity.
Right.
His sanity was.
Had to adapt. And that's what people got to do in life. You got to adapt.
Though, there's a lot of shit. We are so, and I hate to say this about just black people, but I just think we are so comfortable that if anything were to change drastically, which is happening as we talk, we are not prepared as a people, not as individuals, because individuals could figure certain shit out. But as a people, we are not secure into surviving a big change like that. Not at all.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
We programmed not to.
Well, yeah, we programmed not to. We programmed to. As long as we survive, we good. There's nothing past that. I think that's it. It's black people. Nothing past survival.
I don't want to say black people together.
I have to
because you see a lot of people living like that. All they know is survival.
Yeah, but certain cultures are more intact on how they move or how their people move,
and to move as a people
more than we are in America.
Right.
We have more search for the surviving, not thriving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The masses. You have the small percent of people who upper echelons, black, or thriving. So to your point, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I gotta read that book about the Great Migration. It talks about how certain blacks that were sent up north, they were supposed to come back and bring their shit to the south, but they didn't. They went. And those were supposed to be the bourgeoisies of the black community. We could get into all that stuff.
Nah, that's a fact. But my favorite scene of Castaway was when he first got on the island. He could barely catch a fish. He could barely crack a coconut. He was just giving up. And then they did the transformation 4 years later. The nigga throw a spear through a fish.
Good with that practice.
You know what I'm saying? That was my favorite part of the movie. I'm like, damn, that nigga really, you know what I'm saying?
He got right.
He got right. Nigga threw the spear from, I'm talking about the nigga right here. I'm talking about like 30 yards that caught him.
It was just him and the beach ball.
But then I remember when he couldn't barely catch a fish. So it just showed the transformation.
And it shows the transformation of the actor because he had to actually lose that weight.
Right.
He had to lose that weight. When he started, he was the chubby Tom Hanks.
Right.
I'm gonna call him. He was the chubby Tom Hanks.
Right.
On the
joint. Always call him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he transferred. He had the beard. He was all skinny. He was like meditating and doing shit like that. I remember.
So let me tell you something. Something like that will motivate you, my nigga.
Oh shit! So let me put that on, man. My bad.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit motivated me. Like, when I watched Castaway, that shit motivated me. It motivated me to get through life. Because I'm like, if this nigga could get through that, I should be able to get through this. What I'm going through right now. Right. If he got through that shit, I should be able to get through what I'm going through right now.
You know what I'm saying? So is there another movie that, it must be a movie that deals with discipline? I think you're heavy on that. You've always been an in shape dude. You always been active. You always been active. Like, let's be clear. You know what I mean? So, and you never seem like you're going. I never hear or see like you really getting irate about something. And you might have
behind closed doors.
Yeah. But you keep it calm, cool, and collective.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? You definitely keep it calm, cool, collective. So is there another type? Like, so most people say Scarface off rip. You know, that's a given for that. And also, I think the way you look at things have a lot to do with your family and your upbringing.
That's true. That's true.
Because I think there's a difference, and this is nothing against nobody, but I think there's a difference between the morals
at least the morals has changed from like Black Americans in America as time has gone by. But I think people that come to this country from different countries have a different way of thinking about applying that to their kids and so on and so on. And I think I'm pretty sure you like that movie because that discipline was taught to you in your household, probably from your father or someone else, even your mother to a certain extent. You know what I mean? So you probably took that, internalized that shit, and then when you see something that reminds you of that, you're like, oh, I could catch on to this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I've never heard anybody mention especially Black people don't talk about Castaway, but that's
right.
you know what I mean? That's something like I'm like, oh
They
shit.
They
No, they don't.
They just said that shit in a row.
Yeah, nah. It's a very relatable movie, man. It's a very relatable. Movie.
I don't hear anybody bring it up as a movie that they.
You know what it is? It's pain, man. Castaway is straight pain from the moment it start to the moment it finish, because one of his biggest motivations was his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That was one of his biggest motivations to make it off the island.
Something happens after he makes it off the island.
Just for him to make it off the island and find out his wife was screwing the dentist.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I knew something happened with that.
But you know what that taught me?
Wait, was she screwing the dentist prior, or she just did it when he was
the same dentist? He was on the island for 4 years, right? Before he went to the island, he went to the dentist appointment with the same dentist. Come to find out, 4 years later, when he make it off the island, his wife got got a baby with the dentist.
Mm.
Started a whole new life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a little romantic scene. They got the kissing. Oh, I thought you was dead. And then they get in the Jeep.
Yeah.
They kissing. He about to drive off, and then she hit him with the weight. I got a new life now. With the dentist. The same dentist that fixed your teeth before the plane crashed. So you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like that, Castaway really teach you, like, this is life, my nigga. Like, this is really life. But the good thing I took from that is he was able to use her for what he needed her for.
Mm.
He was able to.
He used her to get off the island.
He used her to get off that island.
Without that, you think he would have gave up?
He would have gave up.
Like, fuck
100%. That was the love of his life. Had he knew the wife was screwing the dentist on the island, he probably would have drowned himself. Probably would have gave up. He would have been gay. His biggest motivation to get off that island.
That was the love of his life, right?
That was his wife. That was the love of his life. That was his wife. So when he crashed and he got stranded on that island, his main motivation was like, I gotta get back home to my wife. A year passed.
But after a while, he should at least know, like, yo, I've been here for. I don't know if he could tell time at that point. You could tell time if you read the sky and all that shit, but I don't know if he knew it was 4 years or how long it was. And he had to have some idea that she might have gone on with her life.
Right. Of course he did. But at the end of the day, his motivation to make it off the island was her.
Got you.
Regardless of what the fuck she was doing.
Yeah.
His mindset was, I gotta make it back to her.
Mm-hmm.
Cause think about it. He's on the island. He don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
He don't know she's fucking the dentist. He don't know. All he knows is that I'm stranded on this island. My wife is probably destroyed right now, thinking I'm dead. I gotta make it back to my wife.
My thing was she fucking with him prior? I know at the end of the day, it don't make no sense at the end of the day, but I think it would have been worse if that was it. Like, because when he's gone, it's like she's gonna, you know what I mean? She's gonna end up fucking somebody. Let's be clear.
Absolutely, but when you going through what you going through on an island stranded, you ain't got time to think about all that extra shit.
You just want to.
Just trying to get the fuck off the island.
I got you.
Think about it. The nigga's talking to a volleyball.
It don't even matter. Yeah, you're right.
It don't even matter. He's talking to a volleyball at the end of the day.
Wilson got mad.
He's talking to a volleyball. You think he give a fuck about who she might be fucking? He's talking. His right hand man is a volleyball. All he thinking about is, nigga, I gotta get back to the States. I don't want to keep talking to this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying?
Did he lose Wilson?
Yeah, he lost Wilson on his final attempt to leave the island. You know what I'm saying? So what that movie taught me,
I'm gonna go back.
Perseverance.
I'm gonna go back,
discipline, and drive, my nigga. Focus.
I want everybody. Boom, boom, boom. I want you all to go back and watch. What was it called? Castaway. I want y'all to watch it.
Watch Castaway.
Because now I'm going to look at it through another lens.
You have to.
Because before you just like, all right, he's stranded and he's going. You figure he's going a little crazy because he's talking. I think the Wilson thing really putting people of, oh, he's been there man long. He's bugging because he's talking that. Even though anybody would bug,
of course,
but coming from the place we're coming from, seeing that is like, oh, he's bugging the fuck out,
right?
You know what I mean? So I think because a lot of times you're telling me shit, and I'm like, I remember something happened with the wife. I remember this, but the one thing I remember more than anything is a goddamn volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Wilson more than anything else. They made a big deal out of that thing. It was like Jar Jar Binks for Star Wars. Like, you couldn't fucking not talk about this nigga.
Right.
Like, that he got the burn. And I remember it was like 3 hours. It was a 3-hour movie. I watched it probably one time realistically all the way through.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back and look at it from a different lens.
Yeah, watch it again. I watched that movie 1,000 times, man. And every time I watched it, I just looked at it differently every time. Like, I learned something new every time I watch it. Because there's just so much lessons that movie teaches you, man. It teaches you about discipline, betrayal, you know what I'm saying? Just perseverance. You know what I'm saying? Just regardless of what you go through, make it through. You know what I'm saying? That's what that movie taught me.
That's what's up.
That movie taught me that shit. That's why
you are a very disciplined individual. You don't look like you just really out there. And of course, we're all older now, and motherfuckers not trying to be just out and about for no reason. I know when you was younger, you was a little bit more active with moving around and shit. You know what I mean? What in your life you think helped you settle down a little bit?
Peace.
What made you look for that?
Because when I was ripping and running in the industry, you know, I felt like that was what I needed to do to catapult my career. Like, I felt like that's what I needed to do. I need to rub shoulders with Floyd Mayweather. I need to rub shoulders with this nigga.
You rub shoulders with a lot of motherfuckers. Let's be clear. Like, you
that's
did,
a fact.
And you most likely do. But I'm just saying.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like,
and for a person, I don't want to keep cutting you off. I just want to add on. I just want to add on. For a person that your story is, you came across music, your brother introduced you to music, you went, the Cypher introduced you to hip hop in that mode. You started rapping, like you started running from there, and as you went on, it started getting better and better. And as you went on, you were able to put out a mixtape, and it sparked like attention, to bring everybody looking at you. And I was, because me as a rapper, I was always looking for that attention for the rap. Of course, I got caught up in my commercial shit.
Yeah.
But I was always a spitter.
Right.
But I just concentrated on that part of it way more than I concentrated on this part of it.
Right.
You concentrated on what you loved about it more than anything else.
Right.
And it drew all the eyes that you wanted it to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that happened, it seemed like it happened quick. Or it seemed like it happened it happened timely, if anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Divine timing, God.
Yes.
Divine timing. So what happened was, like I said, like after that Cypher, that's what started making me push my pen. But even though I was pushing my pen, basketball is my main love, right? So in my head, I'm like, rap this is a hobby. Writing rhymes.
You just doing that.
I'm doing it because it's something that makes me feel good.
And you can kick it with your boys or whatever. Yeah.
But the main objective was making it pro with basketball. So when I had that huge fallout at Lincoln University.
Yeah, I know that motherfucker.
Nah, that's all good. When I had that huge fallout at Lincoln University and I realized that making it pro wasn't an option no more, I fell into a deep depression. You know what I'm saying? Because basketball was I put all my eggs in that basket.
Got you.
So when I knew I wasn't gonna go pro due to the fallout with my coach, my stats looking terrible, and agents playing around, I fell into a deep depression. I was depressed. I was stressed out. I wasn't myself.
Yeah, I've been there. I know how that is.
So self-consciously, I just ran to the second thing I knew. Like, I needed to vent. I needed people around me to know what I was feeling.
Yeah.
And, me telling niggas like, yo, I got kicked out of school, it's over, that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So I said, how can I really notify people what I'm going through right now? And then self-consciously, I just tapped into the music shit because that was a hobby. So then I started venting the niggas about what the fuck I was going through lyrically.
Yeah.
That's when Hoop Dreams Deflated. My first mixtape, my first ever mixtape, nicknamed it Hoop Dreams Deflated because I just wanted everybody to know what I was going through at the time. It was me venting. And then I just put that shit out there. I ain't think the shit would go crazy. I ain't think the shit would. I just put it out.
It sparked some interest.
And then when I put that shit out, like I was just telling Ak when I was driving here.
Ak moves around everywhere like it's his house.
Go ahead. I was just telling Ak when I was driving here.
It just went off.
I put that Hoop Dreams Deflated shit out. Man, the feedback I got was heartfelt, bro. Like, I'm talking about everybody's reaching out to me like, yo, Parkay, yo, I felt that, bro. I remember every track. I remember those moments because I was telling the truth. And that's what gave me my recipe. Like, damn, I ain't know being honest would make this much people fuck with my shit.
Well, as an MC, honesty is optional.
Right.
As an MC, honesty is optional because you don't necessarily have to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to.
You don't have to be. There's a lot of, or I could say rapper too, most likely, but I just said, fucking.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
I'm good. I got my little whiskey.
Quick little point. I see a branding deal.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Let me cook here.
Did that shut down?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But ladies and gentlemen, let me cook here. I see a thing. Do you see where I'm going with this? Right? We said the first Donz?
Right.
Right?
True Donz.
True Donz.
True Don Julios.
True Don Julio.
True Don Julio.
Man.
Give me some residuals.
You want a 5%?
I pray God toss that bag.
That's the bag.
I pray God toss that bag.
You do a theme song.
Wait. Do you have a record? No. See, when it comes to that type of shit, though, I don't think of as Parkay first because his shit is he got pouring your heart out music. It's funny because like I always when I think of Parkay, I always think of someone like
Davies
and Method Man. Y'all like if y'all was standing like in a line, they be always he got that kind of stature. Like you always see like you gotten that before, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of both of them, right? Yeah.
That's see that vision too, like they could be like your older cousins or something. But Davies, he ain't that old.
Davies is right there.
I'm proud of Method Man, man.
Method Man,
he's a real actor.
Yeah, thespian. He's a thespian. He's a thespian now.
He's a thespian. Davies should keep putting out heat.
Nah, but I like it. I like the fact that everybody's finding their niche that works for them. You know what I mean? MF can still spit with the best. Like he's still not. Yeah. Shout out to all the MCs from the 90s that have their resurgence right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Master Pill, Nas. Got a lot of good shit coming out. I know that's a good thing. Because you have that 90s.
Right.
Your whole shit comes from the 90s. Your whole mind state as far as music, hip hop is embedded from the 90s. It's not early 2000s. So you have that feeling. You have that pouring your heart out music. I'm going to tell like it is. And like I said before, I said with MCs sometimes honesty is optional. Like, because you don't have to be that in order to be successful in this game. Right. It took me a while to just be like, oh, I could just be myself and put that on the record. And it couldn't. Because before I was like, nah, I'm going to rap. I'm going to say wild, crazy shit because I think that shit, but I'm more than that. But I'm not portraying that at that time.
Right.
You started off portraying that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like you found like I think when you start like that, you can't go and do something else because it would look phony.
It would look crazy.
Yeah, it would look phony.
It'll feel crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of how like the reverse is kind of like Will Smith kind of. He put himself in a box by being this squeaky clean artist. So when he comes out doing the opposite, it's like, bro, but that's how people see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't have to hide from anything because you already showcased who you really are.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I always been a popular cat. So I always felt comfortable in my skin.
Okay.
There was never a time where I felt like I was an outcast or felt like I was a cornball or whatever. I always felt like...
That was me. I felt that way coming up.
You know, and respect.
I'm not even just adding on. Go ahead.
In respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt comfortable in my own skin. I always had a lot of friends or whatever. Some real ones, some fake ones. You know what I'm saying? So it was never an issue. It was never an issue to be myself. I never felt the niche to be like, oh, I gotta act like something I'm not. Like everything I rapped about was shit that I've been through or shit that niggas that was very close to me been through. That was my brothers.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So I never felt the need to try to front or try to act like something. Because I always felt like the shit I've been through was like a movie. So I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna rap my life because this shit is some crazy shit that I've been through. I seen some crazy shit throughout my life. So it's like I'm a rap about this shit. If niggas fuck with it, they fuck with it. If they don't, they don't. That always been my attitude. So when people started gravitating towards my music and shit, in my mind, I'm like, okay, the recipe's working.
Okay.
The recipe's working because I'm
speaking of recipes. I'm gonna cut your wisdom.
Are you good?
Do you think the ingredients to that recipe is from having productive parents, older brothers who are about family? You know what I'm saying? Like these morals of bricks. Because nowadays you have to look at our morals and values like bricks. And how you stack them and how sturdy they are depends on how you build your foundation up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I know about you that you're very family orientated and you come from, as they say, good stock. You know what I'm saying? You're very tapped in. Would you say those ingredients help make your recipe of success?
1,000%. 1,000%. The greatest gift my mother gave me was the fear of God. You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't talking about the sweatsuits.
Nah.
We ain't talking about the sweatsuits.
We ain't talking about the sweatsuits. We ain't talking about the clothing brand. The greatest gift my mother gave me was the fear of God. Like from as long as I can remember, my mom taught me about God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would honestly consider myself the black sheep of the family.
Really?
Yes. Because I was always the one that wanted to do things my way.
Okay.
Due to my creativity.
Right.
I always felt like...
Which artists do.
Right. So I always felt like I wanted to do things my way. But even with that mindset, I had something in the back of my mind that my mother installed in me was God. Like, so I never went too far left. There was times where I felt like I was about to really go too far left, but then I remember what my mother installed in me is like, God's watching.
And you got right.
And then I turned my pivot foot
you got right.
to the right direction.
Oh.
But trust and believe, I had my moments where I was going left, because you know I'm the black sheep. I always wanted to do things my way.
Well, you were the black sheep because you wanted to do things your way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was things set up. It was certain. Was there a certain way that you were supposed to attack your life from their view?
Absolutely. You know, my parents is always big on like education.
Yeah.
They were big on coming home early. I did the opposite. I had got bad grades and I was always coming home late because I wanted to see what life was about. I'm an explorer.
You was intrigued by what was
I was intrigued about everything I was seeing. I'm an artist, so I was intrigued by certain things. So I stayed out late.
Right.
I hung out with certain people.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hang out. I wanted to experience life versus my brothers and my sister. They were more disciplined in that department. They'll come home on time.
So you the baby?
In their books. I'm the second youngest.
Second youngest.
I'm the second youngest.
You have a younger sister or younger brother?
Younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you have two older brothers?
Yeah, I have two older brothers.
You have an older sister?
I have two older brothers, one older sister, and one younger brother.
Okay, so it's 5 of you.
It's 5 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the second.
Yeah, y'all got to start in lineup already.
Right. Right. That's why I feel I'm the black sheep, because I was the one child
that didn't go along with the assignment.
That didn't go along with the assignment. I wanted to just figure out life for myself.
How's your relationship with your family now, as far as your parents? They still, everything's all right?
Yeah. You know, the older I got, the more I love my parents. Because I look back. I look back like, damn, I see what they're talking about.
I think everybody comes to that. I did that with my father too. Like, me and him really was like this.
Of course.
To the whatchamacallit. But after you get older and you start looking back, like, damn, I understood where he might have came to me about it in a more like hard tone way of doing it. But it all came from the love that, you know what I mean?
Came from love, tough love.
Yeah.
The ass whoopings, all that. Like,
oh, yeah. The ass whoopings come with it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you don't get your ass whooped, there's an issue, my nigga.
Now that I'm 35 and I'm looking back, I'm like,
yeah, you 90s, baby. 90s.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. I'm like, I understand now.
Well,
I understand.
Before we move on though, something we was talking about in the ride, right?
You got the mic. Now just talk.
Yes, I do. I have the microphone. Fighting with this guy, first of all, is like living in one of his verses. If I was better with my memorization, I can spit about 10 bars just in the ride over here.
Well, listening to his music, yeah, he's very descriptive. And you're saying one of your favorite artists is Biggie. And Biggie made stories about, like, he made, like, goddamn, like,
when the best ever
scene.
Yeah. Right. And that's what I think Biggie would be at if he was still with us.
Oh, yeah, he would have.
If he was still with us physically.
Definitely wrote a movie or two.
He would have had some movies out there already.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
He was going to go wherever the money was at. Anyway. So if the opportunity presented itself, that's what if you had a chance to extend your pen to a different opportunity, would you be interested?
I'm actually in the process. Shout out to my man Carmichael. We in the process of shooting a movie right now. I already wrote a whole movie out. It's called Donz Karma.
Donz Karma.
Yeah. So it's basically about 3 neighborhood friends that grew up. You know, they were fucked up financially, and then they found a way to get to the bag.
True Donz? Or
it's called Donz Karma.
I know, but it's based off the True Donz.
I see what's going. I see where we going.
It's a branch off. It's a branch off True Donz, but it's like it's called Donz Karma. So basically, the moral of the movie is like niggas started getting to the bag, right? But then they lost touch of their morals. So they started running into rotten women, fake love, and that's when the karma kicks in. Because before the bag came, before the money came, they were stand-up niggas. They were fucked up. They were stand-up niggas. You know what I'm saying? They stood on their morals.
Changed everything.
And then when the bag came, these niggas started stepping out of their morals.
I think,
but then that shit brought them even more
I always
drama.
say money magnifies the person that you already are.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. More than it makes you do something now. Your character, that's in your character. You just haven't had the time and the money to put that out.
Absolutely. And the good thing about this movie is the three friends, they all got three different personalities, similar to Paid in Full. You got your Ace Boogie.
Okay.
The low key, stack your money nigga.
Right. Yeah.
You got your Money Mitch. You got your Money Mitch.
Oh,
flashy, love the limelight, love the bitches, love all that fire shit. And you got your Alpo. The nigga that, you know what I'm saying? The enforcer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He like getting fly, fucking the bitches too, but he'll do it to a nigga if he have to. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
He ain't gonna take no disrespect.
So True Donz, right?
Right.
It started as a crew first, correct?
Right, correct.
I believe Mega. No? Tell me.
It is me, Joe Scrap, Floss Relly, and Major.
Major, Major, Joe Scrap, and
Floss Relly.
Yeah. Now, I never, when you said Scrap at first, I thought you meant Scrap, but it's a different Scrap, right?
I know you're talking about
Joe Scrap.
Yeah.
Light skinned cat.
You got a story. You got a story yourself. You got a story himself.
His father's actually a rapper.
Oh.
Yeah. His father's actually a mainstream rapper.
Now?
Yeah, nah, he
was
older. Yeah, was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
and this is all from Inglewood.
It's from Inglewood.
Okay.
Scrap's the one that sharpened my sword. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first took rap serious, Scrap was the juggernaut.
He was the one that was
was the one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was the one to sharp bars, the flow. Scrap got me right. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, I just kept practicing. And then one day Scrap said, yo, Parkay, you the LeBron of this shit now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when LeBron went to Miami. LeBron went to Miami, but Wade was still Wade.
Yeah.
So, you know, LeBron was kind of timid.
Yeah, he wasn't doing
it. It took Wade to say, nigga, this is your team.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
And that's what it kind of was with me and Scrap. Because it's like when I first started True Donz, it was me, Scrap, Major, and Floss Relly. You know what I'm saying? Scrap was the nicest nigga out of all of us. And that nigga, he was off the top going crazy. And I was just inspired, like, damn, Scrap, like, nice. And he was like, yo, Parkay, you just work on your shit, my nigga. You got the potential. So me and Scrap would just be writing every day at my crib in Inglewood. We was writing every day in the basement. And then eventually my flow just started getting better. And then after a while, Scrap pulled me to the side. I was like, yo, you the LeBron of this shit, nigga. Like, you there. Like, especially, I think it was after Hoop Dreams Deflated. That's when Scrap was like, yo, you the LeBron of this shit.
That was the first project.
That was the first project.
And then the second project is Clarence, right?
Ghost of Carl Hines. Ghost of Carl Hines is the second project.
Okay.
But before I dropped my first project, it was just ciphers. Me, Scrap, Floss.
Making your name.
Yeah. Just be battling niggas on the street.
Gotcha.
Freestyling. And Scrap was holding it down. But when it came to putting the projects out and all of that, I just had a different type of discipline. And then after I put my first project out, Scrap was like, yo, you the one, my nigga. Like, you the one that's gonna get us out of here.
Gotcha.
And then I just took on the weight, and I was like, all right, bet. And that's when we started rocking. You know what I mean?
So you mentioned Scrap. So Scrap, I remember you played basketball. So to get on my Coach Ock thing for a second.
Go ahead, Coach Ock.
You, the same way you whipped up the layup packages is how you whipped up your, how they call it, motifs. In art, they say, what's your motif, your niche?
Your niche.
You know what I'm saying?
What works for you?
Motif sound fly, though. That sound like some real art shit.
Yeah, it is.
So when you start putting up your layup packages together, aka your motifs,
yeah.
What other energy did you take from basketball and that Dory Park? You know what I'm saying? did you put into building the version of yourself that was an MC? You ain't a rapper, my nigga. You the last of the MCs. Especially at your physical degree.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? And after that, these niggas rappers.
Like after
these
you,
niggas yelling or doing whatever the fuck they doing. But you don't like whatever they doing. That's their thing. I'm not even hating. It's their thing. It's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Just growing up on the west side of Inglewood was a blessing for me because I was around the flyest cats in Inglewood. Dudes that was really doing shit. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much.
You don't need to.
But it was like I was really around
you know.
I was really around the real. And at that age, I thought that this was just normal. But now I'm 35 years old looking back, I'm like, I was really around them niggas. I was really around niggas that was really getting to it. 40, 50,000 in the safe. Coming to the park, balling in Gucci's. You know what I'm saying? Balling in Louis V's, balling in designer shit. Like niggas pulling up in foreigns.
Big foreigns.
Big foreigns. Sevens. You know what I'm saying? Porsches. You name it. Like I was really around these niggas.
You know, it's compelling. You know what I mean? It's compelling me right now to shout out my man Jew, rest his soul. It's just basketball in that lavish life. Shout out to Jew.
Jew Burger.
You know what I'm saying? I just have to it just moved me. That's what, like, Gold Star, you know that, right?
Right.
Like when you just say somebody's name, somebody just pop up in your head. Like what he just described, my man Jew.
That was him.
That was you.
Shout out to Jew.
And a host of others. But I gotta give, I gotta give a shout out.
Shout out to Jew. First time I seen a Bentley.
There we go right there.
Dory Park is me, my brothers, M Easy. You know what I'm saying? Sean Banks. You know, we hooping at the park. Regular day, we hooping. I just see Jew pull up. All white Bentley. Hops out the Bentley. What's up, nigga? Let's play horse, nigga. Let's play horse for some bread. I'm a little nigga. I'm just watching this shit like, what the fuck type of car is that? Niggas like, that's a Bentley. I'm like, that shit look nice.
Not a Chrysler 300, nigga.
No.
I'm like, that shit had the bug eyes.
That probably was before the Chrysler was even out.
They was out.
They was out back then.
That wasn't one of them.
You know what I mean? Jew pull up the Dory. You know what I mean? He get on the court.
Yeah.
Him and Sean Banks, they playing horse for some paper.
That's big.
Nigga, Jew pull out a big ass dog knot. All hundreds. Like,
Dude,
nigga,
dumb knot.
Suck, nigga. Suck, nigga. I got, nigga. I'm like, I'm watching this shit. I'm like, I never seen that much money in my life.
This
like,
is his happy place.
Like, yo, bro.
I see how he woke up.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a young bummy, not fly yet. Like, I'm just watching this shit. Niggas pulling up in Bentleys, pulling out dog knots out their pocket, betting 300 a shot. Niggas talking crazy. Niggas is laughing. That nigga lost money was laughing. Like, I bet another 500.
Back, nigga.
I'm like, I like this shit. Like, this shit is fire. Like, this shit inspired me. And you know, West Side, best side. That's our slang. Like, West Side, best side. Like, that fly shit, I seen it at a young age. So as I got older and I started finding ways to make money, I'm like, yo, I gotta get fly. Yeah. This is what I know. This is shit that inspired me. I seen how the older niggas carried themselves. So it was like, I want to follow suit. And honestly, that's how I got my nickname Parkay at Dory, because I was always the young, calm nigga, observing everything. And then the older niggas was like, yo, you mad, calm, cool, and collected. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just chilling. Like, yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Parkay. I'm like, why you calling me Parkay? You got your personality smooth like butter. And I just ran with it because Dory Park, the older niggas, they gave me that nickname, and I just ran with it. And that kind of resonated with me through life.
Yeah.
So I was getting fly.
Yeah.
Trying to get to the bag, you know what I'm saying? Staying on top of my shit.
I want to ask you this question, and I'm not trying to, like, it's not a set of questions, but I know, like, you played ball, you pivoted that to hip hop, to rap, and you started making a living off of that. Were you working at any other jobs prior to that? Were you getting?
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Jordan, J Dub. I call him J Dub, C Dub's son, the one I was doing the Uptown Summer League. You know, I dibbled and dabbed in the streets. I ain't gonna take too much.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about just making a living.
But like I said, my mother installed something into me where I never went too far left. So my boy J Dub, shout out to Jordan, like he's the one friend I had, one friend I had that always found a way to get to a bag. Always looked clean, but kept his nose clean at the same time.
Got you.
So, you know, he got into, my cousin Jordan, he got into real estate. And then when he first got into it, he was telling me about, like, yo, Parkay, you got to fuck with this real estate shit, my nigga. So I was like, I bet, tell me about it. And he taught me about it, gave me the ones and twos, and then I just jumped into it. I jumped into real estate, started fucking with it, and to this day, you know, I was always able to find a great 9-to-5 in the real estate field, based off of my cousin J Dub. You know what I'm saying? He introduced me to real estate, and that's what I started fucking with. I mean, it's still feeding me to this day.
Because I was like, how did you? It seemed like you just got into it and it just started moving. I was like, but you know, we talked. You had to pay for studio time. You had to do this. I know you have your own studio now.
Yeah.
But like, it takes money to make money.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I knew you wasn't like moving like that. So I wasn't even trying to ask you anything about that. I was just curious, like, how were you, you know, getting to that?
Yeah. Just it was a combination of things. Real estate, the rap money, other things I want to talk about. But my mindset was always multiple streams of income.
Got you.
Multiple streams of income. One income was never enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially as being a black man in America. One stream of income is never enough. So my whole thing was multiple streams of income. And then after I dropped Ghost of Khan Hans, that's when feature money started coming in. Like people from all over the United States was DMing me like, yo, bro, your music was very heartfelt. How much you would charge me for a verse? And you know, and I started off low, like, yo, just give me $100. And niggas like, that's it?
200, 300, you ain't
that's it.
Yo, when you say that's it?
Yo, that's what the niggas was telling me. My first feature, I charged a nigga $100. Nigga said, that's it? That's all you charging? After all of the shit you spitting?
Yo, he ready to give you some shit.
Yo, bro, that nigga said $100. Like, yeah, just give $100. Nigga sent me the $100. I recorded the verse, sent it back to him, and that nigga was like, yo, bro, you selling yourself short, bro. After I gave him the verse,
at least he was honest.
Yeah, he kept it 100.
Yeah, he was honest.
I gave him the verse. He texted me mad fire emojis, and he's like, yo, bro, you selling yourself short, bro. You just gave me a verse that's worth 1,000, not 100.
Did he give you that 1,000?
He ain't give me the 1,000.
But he gave him $1,000 worth of what to do next. He gave
me the game though.
$1,000 worth of game.
He said, Pop, I'm gonna take this deal. He said, I'm gonna take this deal. But
listen,
you being
a
my
smart
man
knows, hey, you fucked up once. I'm gonna take that, but listen, nigga, if you do it twice,
right. So the nigga was like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You selling yourself short.
That's crazy. That's wild.
So then, ever since then, like, niggas will reach out to me. I'll tell them niggas I need a band, and niggas are sending it. Niggas like 1,000, I bet. And then there was some niggas like, I ain't got a band. I'm like, all right, send me 750.
Yeah.
Nigga be like, I bet. So I was doing verses for like 750 a band. A band 750. You know what I'm saying? And that was another stream of income. That's when I really started getting money off this music shit. I'm like, oh shit. Like, niggas is paying me just to think for an hour and a half and make a verse.
What do you think is the song that started that? Or a body of work?
It was all
Ghost of Khan Hans.
It was all Khan. What record?
Ghost of Khan Hans.
Or was it the whole project, you think? Or was it a certain record?
I think it was the intro. I think from the intro I got niggas. Because Ghost of Khan Hans I was going through a lot of pain around that time. You know what I'm saying? I just broke up with a joint that I was fucking with for 10 years.
Oh, damn.
And I was just going through mad crazy shit around that time. Like, as far as like working, my job was on some bullshit. I was just stuck in life around that time. So the pain I was given around that time was different because I had just dropped Hoop Dreams Deflated. People was jacking that shit, but I knew I had to come stronger. So when I was going through all that pain I was going through, that just allowed me to push my pen even crazier, tap even deeper into what I was going through. And like, I gave niggas Ghost of Khan Hans, man. That was straight pain from the intro. And honestly, that was the first project I drew industry attention.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're getting here.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
That was the first project where I was after Ghost of Khan Hans, that's when I linked up with my man Vado.
The Vado era.
You know what I mean? That's when Vado, me and Vado.
Shout out to Vado, because Vado's always I seen Vado roll up into the gas station with a mink on. And I'm looking at shout out to you, brother. But I was just like, I was just like, and it was like right off of Route 4, and I'm thinking like, okay, man, he going somewhere, but
right.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw Vado on probation one day with the mean Pele on.
Yeah, V.
What the fuck is
V Harlem nigga? You know, they get fly.
Yeah, definitely get fly. But yeah, you have a real relationship with Vado, right? It's like
you had a whole era of making joy. Would you say that?
Yeah. V, that's my brother, man. V, that's my brother. Coming up in high school, I seen his come up with Cameron. You know, they did the Boss All Bosses.
That series was fire.
Part 1, Part 2.
Yeah, that series was fucking fire.
Then he did the Slime Flu. You know what I'm saying? And V, I gravitated towards V because he reminded me of the old school rap. He wasn't one of these new niggas that was on some bullshit. Like, he came on the scene really giving niggas real lyrics, real heartfelt lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of reminded, he looked a little bit like Sean Poe. You know what I'm saying? He just, his swag, his swag, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, V was definitely special to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to cross paths with him and actually get the opportunity to do a song with him, honestly, that was like draft day. That was like draft day. You know, like you have the NBA, you got the draft.
Yes, sir.
Music is the same shit.
Yes, sir.
We all spitting music and we try and get drafted in the pros.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
I think when me and V crossed paths and we actually got in the studio that first time and locked in, that was draft day for me. Like, oh shit, I'm in this shit for real. I'm in the studio with a nigga I grew up listening to.
But prior to that, you just started getting paid for features.
Yeah.
That was the road to that.
Yeah.
So everything starts building.
Everything just start lining up. You know what I mean? I think God was just lining everything up. I started getting paid for features. Then I crossed paths with Vado. Then shortly after Vado, I crossed paths with Corey Guns.
Yeah.
Me and him lock in.
That's
genuine.
Y'all just meet up because of the music?
Yeah. So you know, my music's buzzing. I did a joint with V, shit buzzing. And then me and Corey Guns crossed paths on Instagram.
Okay.
And then we start having a conversation.
That's what's up.
And then
and this is a time frame where he's with Wayne at this time, right?
He's not
or this is when is this like because what was the Wayne
before
thing?
Or after?
Yeah.
He never left Wayne.
No. I'm talking. This is when he already did the
yeah. He already did the Millie. He did
the Banana record with
right.
Wayne. I forget what it's called. I don't know. You know what record when Wayne came out and he had the single.
Right.
He had that already at the time.
Yeah, he already had his hit.
Yeah.
Made the big hit with Wheezy and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
he had Militia. He was still doing
Militia music.
Okay.
He was already heavily established.
Yeah, definitely.
Heavily established. So me and him crossed paths. We chopped it up. And then we both agreed to link at the studio in Brooklyn.
That's what's up.
Damn. I want to shout out the producer. I'm a little twisted right now. I can't remember. That's my man.
Shout out to the producer.
Shout out to the producer at the studio
at that time.
He made the beat and all that. And
Okay.
then me and Corey Guns, we just locked in. And then that's when we did Guns and Butter.
Oh, so y'all did Guns and Butter there.
We did Guns and Butter in the Brooklyn studio. We did Guns and Butter.
Yo, we gotta go back in and
that's one of wait, hold on. That's one of the first records I heard him with a slower flow. He's normally on his real pickup flow.
Right.
He had a slower flow. I was like, oh, okay. And a lot of times, like somebody else, like Big Sean. I like Big Sean, but I would love his shit if he would slow the fuck down. Because
right.
He got so many bars, but he goes through it so fucking fast that it don't hit as much as like I look at it like, yo, you gotta set up like that fourth bar, like you gotta hit with that shit. But you know, that's just how I see it. You know what I mean?
That's I see what you're saying by that.
Yeah. But that's one of the first verses I heard him like with the slower flow. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was definitely a beautiful situation, man. It was like draft day, and then linking up with Corey Guns. That was kind of like year 2, year 3, like. And then I linked up with Joel Santana. You know, that was like the all-star game. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. How far around the world did you have to go, come back to your neighborhood and link with Joel Santana? He's been in Inglewood for 20 Dipset years. He's been dipping and setting for a dub now. Yeah. So it's like, how far did you build your career to come back? Right? That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Somebody in your backyard.
So me and V was doing our thing. Me and Corey Guns doing our thing. I started developing a huge buzz.
Because now the ears is up. Because not only you making noise, you're making noise with people that they know.
Niggas that know how to spar.
Yeah.
You know saying? I'm sparring with some official niggas.
So their ears is up like the hounds. Like what,
so now the respect is there. Now people taking me serious is there. Now niggas like, oh shit, he's sparring with this nigga. I bet. So shout out to my man Remo. I holla at Remo. I'm like, yo, Remo.
Wait, Remo?
Yeah, from the hood. My man Remo.
He just got married?
Kareem Cyrus.
He just got married?
I'm not really sure. I ain't really chop it up to
Okay.
Yeah.
But Remo, that's my guy.
Yeah.
His son played down with me with my program.
Okay.
He'll be something special.
Yeah.
But I know Remo is in the mix.
Yeah, Remo is right. Jewels and Twin is right in there. Yeah, Jewels and Twin is right in there. So around the time I was doing Boss Pains, my second official album, I came across Remo. I'm like, yo, Remo, yo, what's up, man? Like, yo, what's up with your man Jewels? Remo like, you want to do a track with him? I'm like, yeah. He was like,
he get right to it, right? we do. He just how he talk.
I like that.
He get right to it.
He said, Parkay.
He
said, Parkay, I'm gonna make that happen. So I'm gonna make that happen, nigga. I'm gonna make that happen. Just give me a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, and sure enough, you know, because a lot of people just be chatting. So when he said, I'm gonna make that happen, I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm like, all right.
He came through with it.
Like
this is in the last 5 years, right?
Yeah.
This is what happened after around the pandemic.
Yeah. So nigga, 2 days later, Remo say, yeah.
And that's around the time that you don't even hear Jewels on shit. Like, to be clear. At this time, Jewels wasn't as knownly active. He might have been doing some shit.
Bro, I brought the nigga out of, not to toot my own horn, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I brought that man out of retirement because before I did a joint with Jewels ain't giving nobody a verse in over damn near a decade.
He had said that too. He just on some other shit. He was into what he was into.
Right.
He just wasn't rapping.
Els ain't gave nobody a verse in damn near a decade.
And And he said he had wild songs. He just
this is after the studio was going though, right?
Yeah,
the studio. Yeah, that studio was going by then.
After the bid and all that.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Oh, okay, this is after.
This is
after
2000.
the bid.
This is 2021 or 2022 or some shit like that.
2021.
See, it's in the pandemic era.
Yeah, so
the studio was going for a minute.
Right.
Yeah, before this.
He had that shit lit too.
You know, Remo hit me. He said, "Yo, Els is with it. I play some of your music. He fuck with it. He with it." So we set up the studio session at Hackensack. Shout out to my man Carmichael.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my man. It was his studio. We set it up. And then me, you know, I was a big fan of Dipset. So I already knew what type of beat Juelz wanted to fuck with. Some soulful.
Some soulful, flat.
So I had some
heat makers.
Some heat makers, some game grease. You know what I mean?
It's easy, boy. That's I could go right in my bag with it.
Yeah, early Shice Bub type of joints.
So I played this beat for Juelz in the studio. And just off Juelz's bop. Like, because, you know, Juelz, when I first met him, you know, he was real serious. He wasn't really like trying to like.
He was looking around.
I wouldn't even say looking around. He was just real serious, real firm. He wasn't really like smiling.
He just came home, right?
I think he's just around the house. He came home.
Yeah.
So you know, so L's on his shit like militant, like he wasn't really saying much. You know, he embraced me. He was like, "It was good, bro." Remo told me about you. Let's
keep it short like that.
Yeah, but in the studio, he was just real like. He was real militant. He wasn't really like engaging in nothing.
He was still on his dean, just as
he's still on his dean.
Yeah.
Perfect terminology. Still on his dean. But then I played that beat. She can't get it.
His verse for that shit is fire. Right?
She can't get it. And then
can we pull that up?
Yeah, we can.
So I play that beat for Juelz, and slowly but surely, I just see that whatever guard he had up, I just see the nigga like.
Listen, let me ask you this. Was the bandana like floating? Did the bandana? No, for real. Listen, man.
Nah, yeah.
Bro, I did the original, his first album with Straight Paper. Straight Paper helped me fund it. I did the clothes for the album and some of the artwork.
Yeah.
He was the prince of the city.
Right.
With the jaunt, with the Nissan, with the wings and all that.
Right.
Come on, man.
He said the fucking bandana was floating.
When you have a brother,
I just thought of Sesame Street.
It has to be your stand-in, your Santana double. You're a big deal.
Boss Pain.
Yeah.
Now this is the album that really was like.
Yeah. Oh, that's a whole nother conversation. We gonna get into that.
Yep, he said
it. Yeah.
Oh, so they're singing over it.
Yeah.
She can't get it. Ass fat, she trying to get me to sweat it. Right after I clip it, I'm going dead it. We don't do the regular lobster, we get it breaded. Why you on some nigga shit? Always rocking some different shit. Wrist felt naked, I went and copped the precisionist. L's bought a Bentley, the same color as licorice. Scared to have a kid, bitches be on some wicked shit. No season, told me that I'm breaking up. Ritz car, we can see the ocean when we waking up. V12 might blow your rotors when you race with us. Straight cash, every pocket swollen when we caking up. New Dior fit, 1200 for the feet alone. Before the pandemic, sure I couldn't cop a Pietro. Play the side nigga, so I'm always with a sneaky hoe. Sexy hood booger, could've sworn I clipped Keisha Cole. Nigga.
This is Santana.
Is the singer Lex?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was.
Now this happened in the last 4 years. I haven't heard anything new outside of what Juelz put out.
She knows everything about me, ain't no changing it. Nah. Feel like a Apache, I got a gangster bitch. She hold the burner, plus her credit good. The pussy good and the head is good. On top of that, she treat me very good. And she stuck by me when she never should. She got me doing things I thought I never would. But finding one that's loyal, I thought I never could. Bought her a foreign cause they got better wood. Keep her We're in the latest, all the leather goods. Got Louis Chanel bags like they had sale tags. Got bitches walking in the store like where the sale at. Condo in Miami, that's where we exhale at. She don't smoke, but with me she inhale at. Take the yacht through the ocean, then we sail back. Threw my fishing rod in the water after I caught her. We good.
Short and sweet with it.
Yeah, man, that was a very special moment in my life, man.
Whatever happened with that? There's no video, no nothing?
Nah, man, you know, Jewels was going through whatever he was going through.
That definitely would have been a good look.
The single ain't get pushed the way I planned for it to get pushed, but no hate towards him. Still got love for him.
Hell yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It was still.
He didn't do nothing. He gave you a verse.
Exactly. It was still a special moment in my life.
At this time, with just how everything moves on the internet, you could make a video for some shit you did 10 years ago.
Right.
Like it
now.
Yeah, now it don't even. Yeah, you could just a record that never had a video, you could just be like, yo, you can still fuck with it enough.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you draw more attention back to that project and back to that song.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's done. It's definitely a good look. Shout out to Jewels, you know what I mean? Especially at that time, because he wasn't really putting records out at that time. You know what I mean? Something happened with your phone. I don't know what that says, but it says something.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, man.
It's just some fly shit.
It was dope.
I couldn't. I was at the maximum of recorded music. The music you was playing.
Oh yeah,
it was crazy. You sitting right here.
It might have did that. Look, this is still recording.
They still checking you like, nah, nigga.
Right.
That ain't just shit. I don't care if he's sitting right there.
Okay. Give us the okay.
I don't care if he's sitting right there. You got to clear that up with us first, Jack.
Oh God.
Yeah, nah, that was a dope time in my life, man.
Yeah, man.
That was a dope time.
With that being said, same thing I asked you on the ride over here. From your first project to your project now, which is to be the 6th project?
Yeah. I think like the 6th project.
6?
4 albums.
4 albums, 2 mixtapes.
2 mixtapes. What do you feel is your biggest growth?
Comfortability with the flow and substance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like I'm talking to people now versus trying to rap. I found my niche. I found my voice. I found my lane.
Right.
Like I always had good beat selection. That's one thing that I always had. But it's just the confidence, the flow, me talking my shit, me talking in a tone where I feel comfortable and my fans feel comfortable. Them receiving the bars a certain way. I feel like I grew in that. You know what I'm saying? Like now I could switch up BPMs. Before it was I used
stuck in that one zone.
I was stuck in one BPM. Like I can only flow this way. Now I can rap on a slower beat, but add more bars
to it
in between.
Yeah, you could switch
you know what I'm saying? So there's a growth in my flow. You know what I'm saying? So and the funny thing is, shout out to my man Steph. He used to play ball for Inglewood. He heard I sent him Heavy Crowns. He listened to it and hit me back. He was like, "Yo, Parkay, I hear the growth. I hear the growth. Like you sound more comfortable.
Sometimes
you sound way more comfortable."
It took me a while to figure out because I used to just read. I used to just write and just read, and I wasn't concentrating on how I was portraying it. I was just trying to get the words out. You know what I mean? And I think you talked about how a couple of your dudes that you were rapping with, they didn't really write. They were making shit up in their mind.
Off the top.
As time, I think around already, which is probably 2014, I stopped writing. I stopped writing everything. I only would write it if I knew like I ain't going to the studio for a while. I need to write this down before I forget it. But outside of that, and I would only look at it just to remind myself and throw the book away. I got it. I started doing that because what I learned is even though I came up with, yo, you're supposed to be the illest say the illest words. Because I came up when you said the word play that was, if you said a word that wasn't like a normal word to say on a normal day, it was like, yo, what the fuck is he saying? You know, the big syllable, 3-syllable word type play. So that's always stuck in my head to just be wordy and to have metaphors and punchlines and still have some substances to what I'm saying. But I didn't concentrate on that as much as me expressing it. So when I expressed it, it was way better. And I was so much comfortable with myself and with how I was portraying it.
Yeah.
I was in my pocket. Like the last 5 years of me rapping, I was in my pocket. Like there was nothing you couldn't say to me. There's nothing that you couldn't do to me. And honestly, I actually started writing again a little bit more. Yeah, I listened to this Don Trip songs, and I was like, oh, nigga, I got some shit I got to talk about. But outside of that, it made me more comfortable. It made me more comfortable with how I portrayed myself and what I was saying, and the people could pick up on that.
Right.
Just like when you doing your product, your project, and people can pick up on that. Like, you know what I mean? You're really at a point where it's like undeniable you're there. Right. You're able to spar with the best of them. You've done records with Jewels, Corey Guns, Vado, who else?
Star Jella.
I don't think I know of.
He's a dope artist from Queens, New York right now. You know what I mean? He got his Big Queens movement going on right now.
Queens, okay.
Shout out to my man Cello. You know what I mean? I did tracks with a lot of cats, man. My man Sholey from Connecticut. Big time artist out of Connecticut.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Barbarian.
Another barbarian. How many
barbarian? He's a barbarian. He'll bar your head off. You know what I mean? He's on all platforms. Bars on I-95.
Bars on I-90. Oh, he's doing that?
He's on bars on I-95, on Hot 97.
Okay.
You name it, like Sholey. I did tracks with a lot of cats, man. The biggest regret I have is not doing a joint with AZ.
Wow, he's right down the block too.
Yeah, me and AZ.
Another one.
Me and AZ from the firm. Shout out to the firm, Nas, Esco. Like,
didn't y'all link somehow?
We linked multiple times.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, y'all never did a record.
We were supposed to do a joint, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, I ain't got no reason not to. We worked out the business, and AZ was like, you want to do the track? But then this is like around COVID. So me, my camera crew, everybody was like, yo, we got the studio, and A was just like,
it wasn't moving.
Yo, I'm not moving right now. I'm not moving like that right now because of COVID. Just send me the beat. I lay it down, send it back. And then I told my management team, like, nah, bro. Like, I grew up to AZ. I grew up to AZ. Like, this nigga is very inspirational to me. I need to be in the studio with him. I need to feel that vibration.
But he wasn't checking for that at that time.
So I told my management to tell his management, like, that shit gotta be an in-person or I'm not doing it.
Oh.
So type shit.
This is the younger you, right?
This is the younger me.
Yeah, because
this is the younger me. This is the younger me. This is like 2001. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on some shit like, nah, if that shit ain't in person, we not doing it.
Well, you was 2021, but yeah.
Yeah. I said if it's not in person, I'm not doing it. And my management, they were blacking on me like, yo, nah, come on, this AZ. Yeah, this is one of your favorite rappers. I'm like, I know that, which is why I want this shit to be in person.
Why were you so heavy on that when you know? Well, I guess you didn't know, but couldn't you thought that? First of all, doing it, and I know you probably look at it differently now, but doing it, you build that relationship. Even though it's not the way you wanted it to be, and then you could have parlayed that into another record or so, or a video at that time, or at some time.
You know why? Because I don't get starstruck.
You're starstruck. I don't get starstruck.
You were starstruck, nigga. You had to be if you was on that.
Nah, starstruck is. This is my definition of starstruck.
Gotcha.
Like, oh my God, this is this person. I'm gonna do whatever. I don't care. I was never a starstruck person.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first did the joint with V, I felt in line. Like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Gotcha.
I'm supposed to be here.
You're supposed to be here. You seen
when
yourself.
I did the shit with Corey Guns, supposed to be here.
Yeah.
When I did shit with Wells and I got him out his shell and he's nodding like, all right, Parkay, I'm ready. I'm supposed to be here. So when I got the opportunity to do a joint with AZ, and it's like I wanted that same feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be in person.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Because AZ is somebody I look up to.
Mm-hmm.
This is somebody that Life's a Bitch. I listen to Life's a Bitch every day of my life growing up.
Mm.
So that would honestly, and niggas can get mad. This is me being honest. AZ would have been my biggest feature because I looked up to him more than everybody.
Mm.
So the fact he ain't want to do the in person, it fucked with me. It's like, nigga, I look up to you, nigga.
Yep.
But did you? It was COVID.
Yeah, but he
This is post-COVID.
Post-COVID.
This is post-COVID where niggas was actually linking up. Remember, I just did the joint with Wells.
Yeah, he did.
In person.
Yeah, and that was 21. It's the same
21.
year.
So yeah, this is 21 going on 22. So, and now that I'm older, I understand where AZ was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But at that age, I'm like, nah, bro, let's do it in person.
Fuck that, let's do this.
Nigga, I look up to you, nigga.
Firm biz, nigga.
I look up to you, bro. Like, let's do it in
biz.
person. I need that inspiration.
Yeah.
I need to tap into a newer level of an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I need this shit, right? I feel like that's
you supposed to have been on Do or Die. Nigga.
Yeah, like me just sending you a beat
Do or Die too.
through email, you sending me. I don't want that experience. I want to be in the studio with you, bro. So I told my management, I said, nah, I need that shit to be in the studio.
Mm.
I don't want to do this shit through email. My management was like, I bet. We gonna get back to him. So my management, his management was like, yo, Parkay want to do it in the studio. And his management was like, I bet. We gonna chop it up easy, we gonna get back. They had got back, but then AZ was still on some shit like, yo, I'm not ready to do no in person right now. So I just said, you know what, let's leave it where it's at right now. Let's leave it where it's at right now. And then,
you never came across AZ or his management after that?
I came across AZ after that, and we chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? And AZ was like, yeah, when you ready to do it, let's do it. But at that time, I had fell back from the music shit. At that time, I was on some shit where it was like, yo, I just want to enjoy my life right now.
Okay.
I want to enjoy my personal life. Because I ain't, like a decade long, I've been investing so much in my music. I done went broke 100 times. You know what I'm saying? I done spent my last on this music shit. Like, niggas I could have been had a fly-ass crib. I could have been drove the crazy. I invest all that money in music, bro. Everything. My last dime. My last fucking dime.
Investing.
Do you 5,000? Boss Pains alone, I put 50,000 in that.
Yeah, I heard you put a lot of money into
I put 50,000 in the Boss Pains. 50,000. Straight cash. Out the safe. 50,000, nigga. That's more than enough down payment on the crib, down payment on this, that. I put that in my music because I really wanted this shit to really pop off. And it didn't pop off the way I wanted it to. So when Boss Pains ain't pop off the way I wanted it to, and I seen all the money I spent, I said, you know what? This time around, I want to focus on me. I want to focus on life. That's why I got low. I got low.
Good point.
I ain't want to go outside no more.
Great point.
I ain't want to go to Neiman Marcus and spend $4,000 or $5,000. I say, let me invest some of this money in
you. In
me.
You was investing in the appearance.
In the parent, yeah.
You was investing in the appearance of the character that you were portraying outside of yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? And let's be clear, a lot of people would the shit about that, it'll probably be a motherfucker that don't even spend half of that could trip and fuck up and catch on to some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
it's
a fact.
just it's
I
just
seen it happen
gamble.
while I was going.
That's what I'm saying.
I seen niggas catching $3 million deals for that wasn't even spitting half the shot spitting,
but not
just
even spitting,
tripping and falling into
not even at the lyrical ability, because that comes and goes with it.
Yeah.
But just putting that money or that putting that investment into themselves.
right.
They wasn't even doing that.
They wasn't doing that. They had niggas. They had niggas with the bag putting it up for them. They had sponsors.
Okay.
I never had a sponsor, bro.
You were your own sponsor.
I was my own sponsor, bro. Every project I put out was my dime. Yeah. Everything. The Rolls Royce trucks, the Lambos, everything. That was my blood, sweat, and tears, bro. I had to pay every nigga to come out. I had to pay the photographers. I had to pay the cameraman. I had to pay the niggas to rent the cars. I had to buy the fits. I paid for everything, nigga.
You made everybody fly.
Everybody. I was on payroll. That's what I was a boss.
Oh shit.
I was a boss, bro. I paid for everything. Everybody.
With the Dame Dash voice.
When niggas was upset, yo, I tossed them an extra couple of $100. Like, yo, here.
Make sure they feeling.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I paid for everything, bro. For a decade straight. Which I got burnt out. Keep it 100. I got burnt out. That's why it took so long for me to drop Heavy Crowns. Because before I dropped Heavy Crowns, I was burnt out, bro. I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I was burnt out.
You burnt out. You didn't have to be. You might have looked at it.
This is the head to where's the
See, the thing about it is, you invested. You did what would be considered the right thing. Took your money. You invested it. You made good quality music. You made good quality projects out of that. But this world is so iffy. Like, it's iffy. Sometimes they like what you're giving them. Sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's like that.
Right.
Like, I put myself in a box by presenting the certain records I did. So now, even to this day, like, motherfuckers come and be like, yo, you want to do this type of record? I'm like, not necessarily, but I understand why you coming to me like that.
Right.
So you did everything yourself. You invested in yourself. Put the product out yourself. You never was on any independent label. You were always doing yourself independent.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it 100. And I'm mad I ain't mentioned his name earlier. Shout out to my manager, Lenny.
Lenny?
My manager, Lenny. He's from Boston.
Okay.
Me and him crossed paths after, I believe, Achieving Wild Bleed. No, before Achieving Wild
Bleeding.
That
was the first album, right?
That was the first album. After my second mixtape, that's when I crossed paths with my manager, Lenny. And to this day, man, I feel like Lenny's like an angel sent from God. You know what I mean? Because fuck all the music shit. That nigga helped me get through life. Through like financial situations, female situations, everything. Like Lenny always got my back. Like me and Lenny, we might go 2-3 months without talking. But as soon as I go through some bullshit, I call him.
2-hour conversation, all that shit.
He's picking up 2 seconds and he's giving me 2 hours of wisdom. 3 hours of wisdom. Maybe even 4 hours of wisdom. And he get my mind right. So shout out to Lenny, man. I'm mad I ain't mentioned you earlier in this joint. Shout out to my man Lenny. But Lenny, he's the one only person I could think of that helped me out. That helped me out. Like,
that's a feeling right there.
You know what I'm saying? I invested all my bread. Like, it was mainly me. But when I didn't have it,
he was there.
Lenny was there.
Got you.
Or he was there to go half for me. He offered his wallet.
He made sure there was no pit stops.
Yeah.
In that.
Lenny,
either way, he was there.
Lenny was there, bro. He was there when nobody was there. Lenny was there. And like, I'm always gonna have respect for Lenny.
Gotcha.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna, like, Lenny's always gonna be good in my book to the casket.
Gotcha.
Lenny ain't gotta give me another dime ever in life. And I'm still gonna be at his funeral. And I know he'll be at mine. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Real shit. You know what I'm saying? This independent shit is tough, bro.
Yeah, you've been doing it.
It's tough. I've been doing it for a decade.
And you literally did you put your money in. So there's
All
nothing
money in.
else. So what you put out Crowns, right? That's the last project. That came out a couple months ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, with this project, and I understand like it's kind of on the same theme of how the last project was, but better, like a little more like peaked at where you need to be.
Right.
What's your plans for this project and for the future? Like what? Because right now in this day and age, music is hip hop is very iffy. Yeah, what you call it? Yeah, like rap right now. The game is kind of crazy. So what are your plans for like the you should save that in the archive. What's your plans for what you got going on in the future, brother?
So hold on, let me just archive this joint real quick.
Do what you're gonna get, archive that.
And then I'm gonna chop it up. Great. Hold on. So basically, it's taking a minute to load up, or it's just loaded up. Okay, you know,
Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so all right, so here's how I'm gonna give you the breakdown. Boss Pains, I was up around that time.
Okay.
You know, it was pandemic. You know, I was.
Oh yeah, it was.
I ain't gonna say too much. I was up around that time.
I was up too, and I was not gonna say it.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't too down.
So you know what I'm saying? No black man in America was too down around that time.
We was figuring a way. We was figuring a way.
So around that time, it was lovely for everybody.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Down,
so I was feeling myself. I had a lot more money than I was supposed to. So I was in the Neiman Marcus a lot more. I was in the strip club a lot more.
Yes.
I was talking to.
Wait. The strip club was outside in the little tent, nigga.
Yes, sir. Still got TikTok videos. Prove it. So boom.
Tent dancing.
It was an unreal time for me. I was. And you know, me being a dude that like to get fly and all that shit just catered to my whole recipe. And, I'm going.
There was still some departments open to get fly.
Nigga, I was going crazy. Boss Pains was the flash. Like if you listen to Boss Pains, you could tell I was up around that time. Like I was going crazy. My man, shout out to my man Kev. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. It's like my mentor. He had the Lambo. He was letting me hold the Lambo. He was letting me go crazy with the Lambo. I was downtown. I was going crazy around Boss Pains. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm chilling with Floyd Mayweather.
You looking the part. You looking the part. You feeling the part. That's what it is.
I'm every
you with
week.
Floyd. Wait, how are you just with Floyd?
But how you
see, this
shit?
No, hold on. This is shit. No, this is shit about this motherfucker. Now let's be clear. Fuck all this bullshit, yo. I'm like, he comes off humble as all, but he drops names like you. I always seen like this nigga's up since up was invented, nigga. Like how do you come across Floyd and have a relationship? All right,
so boom. Shout out to my man Dion.
Okay,
Dion, that's my guy, man. That's a very good friend of mine. Dion, he's a very well known and respected dude in the industry. And, you know, and he throws a lot of parties. He's responsible for bringing a lot of A-list, B-list celebrities together and doing functions and all that. And D, he always made sure he hit me. Like,
if anything was up,
he always made sure he hit me like, "Oh, Parkay, pull up." And one thing D liked about me was my energy. Cause you know, I'm like you
look the part already,
right?
Exactly. And one thing about me is my personality. I'm not no starstruck type of dude.
You walk in there like you're supposed to be there already. That's what you do. You walk in there
I'm
like
a chameleon.
Yeah. You walk in there. They be like, I know him, but I don't
right.
know. Yeah, that's what comes off, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a chameleon. I blend in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a groupie. I add to the party.
Gotcha.
Like if I pull up to the spot and I see A-list celebrities like, yeah, we gonna get 5 bottles. I'm like, yeah, I got 3 more coming.
Yeah. I see that or Frit with you, like,
and I blend in. Niggas like, yo, who this nigga?
Mm-hmm.
That's Parkay. Yo, Parkay, come over here. Come fuck with us.
Always a nigga that's already in the game that's like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga doing this shit? Cause
you know what I'm saying?
Because
That's the confidence.
So that's how it went. You know, so D always gave me the invite, and I was always able to blend in a comfortable way.
Gotcha.
I ain't rubbed nobody off the wrong. I was always a calm, cool, collected.
Individual.
Yeah, I was always a calm, cool, collected, smooth dude. So, D, he started running with Mayweather and the money team and all that. So he started inviting me around them. And I was the same person. And then they gravitated towards me. You know what I mean? They gravitated towards me. It was
That's
love.
a personality thing. Like,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
have to be able to adapt to the situation, and he adapts to it in a way where he's like, yeah, he's a part of us because he is the same energy, and there's nothing too crazy and nothing too low that's going to disturb that shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was always the type of person where I always made sure I had a stash. I always had my bag right. So when there was certain situations where niggas had to cop bottles or whatever, I always made sure I was able to contribute.
Yeah.
I wasn't one of these freeloaders. Because in this industry, there's a lot of freeloaders. There's a lot of niggas trying to.
I was part of this shit.
I was always able to hold my own, add to the party.
Got you.
Whatever. So, and I never was on no starstruck shit. I was always just cool, calm, cool, collected shit. So niggas liked my energy. Niggas liked me. And they kept inviting me around. So next thing you know, I'm around these niggas. But
you flourishing.
Like I said, I felt like I belonged here. I never felt like, oh my God, I'm here. No, I felt like this is where I'm supposed to be because I'm one of these type niggas.
Yeah.
I don't got as much money as these niggas, but I got the aura. I got the aura. I got the personnel. I got the morals. I got the potential. So I felt like I belonged there. I felt like this was just a stepping stone for me to get where I'm supposed to be.
Where you're supposed to be.
So it was never no groupie shit. It was never no. It was like, nigga, I belong here.
Right. You was
always,
You gonna add value to a room full of stars.
Exactly. That's how I always felt. But in hindsight,
so this is the time that you're up when you're doing Boss Pains. You're rolling with Mayweather, and you're balling out.
Perfect.
Neiman Marcus is crazy. You got the Lambo. You know what I mean? You're on the road. So the difference from that to get into where we at with Crowns, you went through a deep dive because everything after the whole situation ended. You know what I mean? You invested all this money. You didn't get that money or that energy back from that project, but it's still helmed as one of your best projects. Bathroom and right there, yeah. We're about to be done in that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when I invested all that money in the Boss
straight,
Pains,
you make a little right, and then you make the next left. You got it. Don't go to my mama's room. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when I invested all that money in the Boss Pains, and I'm outside with all these A-list, B-list celebrities. In my mind, I'm like, shit about to go. Shit about to pop.
Because you're there.
But then when I've really seen the reality of the industry where it's just like,
you got to be a certain way to get into these doors.
Yo, bro, it's just all paper. I realized, see, in my mind, I was still in the Biggie Smalls era. Where
you thought it was all paper like where you motherfuckers could just rap and motherfuckers get signed? Exactly. Nah, that's over with, brother.
My mindset is like,
Niggas like me.
Beanie was like the last person that happened for.
All right, so hear me out. This is my mindset. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This is my mindset. I'm like, I invested all this money. I'm showing y'all I can hang. Y'all like me. I'm cool. Roll me into a deal, like. But then when I kept popping out, when I kept doing different situations, it was always a bag involved with me involving me spending it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like it became like selling dreams. Like, yeah, you could do this, but you guys pay this. Yeah, you could do this, you gotta pay that. Yeah, you could do this, you could pay that.
Everybody needs a piece.
So it's like I had all the connections in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I had Flex, I had Clue, I had Envy, I had this, I had that, I had that. I had every fucking features. I had plugs to every feature. Fabio, this, that. Back when Fabio was on top of the world, I had every feature. I had every plug I needed, but it involved spending money. It involved, in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I already blew 50,000. Now I gotta blow another 50,000, another 100,000 to get in the door.
When I heard like to really secure the singles, like some shit up to like 200,000 to make you secure a single, I was like, brother, what the fuck am I even like? Unless you have that, and you have to have that guaranteed connect. It can't just be a connect. Because I can have we all got connects in the industry.
Right.
When we look at it, but first of all, a lot of people in the industry, they don't wanna put you ahead of them.
Right.
Whatever position they have, they want to keep that position.
Right.
Right? So if you come and you disturb that shit, they looking at it like it's a crazy situation.
Right.
You good?
Hey guys. Nah, it's a fact.
You know what I mean? But to pay that much money, brother, is crazy.
Yeah,
So you doing that, spending that on Boss Pain, and then having that deep dive, and then recovering, taking some time, you know what I mean, to yourself, recovering back, doing crowns. Now, how much did you have to put into that?
Heavy crown, I put a little bit of chicken into that, but not as much as Boss Pains.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Crowns
was it 17 tracks around that?
17.
All tracks. Records?
It was 17 tracks. So Boss Pain, Heavy Crowns is more so I'm gonna do it my way, and I'm gonna do it with my budget. I'm not trying to impress nobody on this shit. I'm just gonna give niggas the real what I was going through.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got this song called the song we was playing when we was driving here. We was playing on your phone. Was it Painfully Committed? Mm-hmm. I got a song Painfully Committed. And that song pretty much explains the dynamic of the whole project, where I'm just basically letting the younger dudes know like what I went through with Boss Pains. It's like, yo, you could be up today
and down tomorrow.
And then tomorrow, niggas are acting like they don't know you. Niggas are acting like they don't know you. All them phone calls stop coming after a while. When you're not putting up all that bread in that section, when you're popping out doing this, when you're not getting fly like the way you once was getting,
the crowd diminishes.
All those people you thought that was really fucking with you, them phone calls stop coming.
And that's the phony shit about it. That's the phony shit about it.
You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. That's why my first bar in Painfully Committed, I said, dapping niggas up that lost hope in me. They down to still kick it, even though they call hoes in me. Scared to talk rap because they know it took a toll on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real shit. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through it. I was on top. I'm around the richest black man in America. Popping bottles, groupies, foreigns outside, security, 30 security guards guarding us.
It's like going to the movies. You go there and you leave after.
And then when you step away from that shit, and then phone calls stop coming. It's just like phone calls stop coming, the invites stop coming. It's just, and you're like, damn. I thought I left a bigger impact on niggas.
Is there a difference? You know what I'm
saying? It's like, oh shit, like,
so this I
gotta keep spending money.
This was hoodie down, Parkay.
Heavy,
because there's two different Parkays I see. There's not on the outside looking. It looks like the fly. I got the mink type of fur joint, and then there's hoodie. There's hoodie Parkay too. There is, nigga. You know that shit.
heavy. I ain't gonna lie. Heavy Crowns was hoodie Parkay.
Okay,
but it was also Parkay right now after what he went through.
Okay.
Heavy Crowns is like this is Parkay now after going through all of the fuck shit, the industry blowing the bag, and how now the angle I'm gonna take now. Heavy Crowns is basically me telling the younger niggas like, yo, this is what it is, bro.
Gotcha.
And just be prepared.
Be prepared for that shit.
Be prepared for this shit. And this is
don't be surprised if it.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm at with it right now.
Okay. So what's your future move now?
My future move is to do it my way and to keep real love around. Right now, I'm doing it with real love around. It's no more clout chasing. It's no more popularity contests. Right now, I'm doing it with people that genuinely care about me. That's gonna keep me going, even when I slack off. Not just when I'm spending money.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's just like I want real people around me, real love around me, so I can keep it going.
I got you. Yeah.
Versus
that energy going.
versus the mindset I had before, where I was like, I feel like I need to be around this person, that person, that person, this person. Nah, I'm gonna do it my way now. Yeah. I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it now. Like on some Drake shit, nigga. I'm shooting videos in my crib.
Yeah. Dude, do whatever you can. You see what I'm doing this shit?
And another thing I want to say is like, back to that song, Painfully Committed. I said a bar, I said, slept on myself. I had to break out the coma. The devil in my ear, I felt the flames on my shoulder. Macking with my pops, he just paid off the Rover. He told me life hard, you gotta race with the vultures. So that bar right there told me is like, I got a whole fan base. I got a whole fan base that loves me and appreciates me.
Build off that.
And I'm over here worrying about this shit.
I think a lot of people get stuck off that shit.
Right.
Because it's the look and everything of
it.
Instead of seeing who really fucks with you and building off of that. We talked about a lot. I don't think we're gonna get into the other shit. What I wanted to ask you before we go, I remember this a few years back, and I was doing some research, and a video came on. You did the song for
Coda. Yeah.
The Coda. I remember that when it came out. I didn't know him like that, but he definitely had a lot of love. Is there anything you want to say about that? I know there's other things I could mention, but that was one thing that came up.
I miss him. I love him. And, you know, I wish it didn't go down the way it did. You know, I was in a bar with him. He had beef with niggas. And I peeped it. You know, I told him as I was right before I was about to exit the bar, I told him, I said, yo, Coda, I think you should dip.
Is this the bar over there?
Buddy. This is Buddies.
Yeah.
This is Buddies in Pagoda.
Okay, yeah.
This is Buddies in Pagoda.
Yeah, little corner.
By
the railroad.
So you know me, I peep shit. You know, I peep shit. Like you said, I'm very observant.
Yeah.
So I peeped it. It was static. It was nothing but static. He grilling niggas grilling him back. And he's fresh home from jail. He has a reputation for getting into all sorts of shit. History of beef with niggas. So it's like, I peeped what was going on. I seen the energy out. And then I told Coda, I said, oh, Coda, go home, bro. Coda like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm like, Coda, go home. Because I'm about to leave. Because, you know, when he first got in the bar, I was buying him Long Island's.
Oh, he's done.
He's fresh home.
He's done.
I'm buying him LITs. You feel me? he getting twisted. We laughing. We talking about old times and
Probably
shit.
loud as
Because
fuck.
Coda saved my Coda saved my life.
Really?
People always ask me like, I peep you and Coda was cool, but I'm seeing that y'all was real cool. Why you so? And I always tell people like, Coda saved my life. That's why me and Coda had the bomb we had. Coda saved my life. It was a while back, like 15 years ago, in Queens. Me, Fritz, Coda, and Ty. We went to Queens. We were cool with these chicks that had a crib out there.
Oh, okay.
So we went to Queens, and there was some niggas over there that rap. I rap. So now they playing instrumentals at the crib. Back in the day,
instrumentals is all you need, nigga.
Back in the day, playing instrumentals.
You like, oh, word?
That was the way to start a cipher up. So we in Queens. You know what I'm saying? They playing instrumentals. So I'm spitting. And then the Queens niggas is spitting. So the audience is like, oh shit, yo, y'all niggas is nice. Y'all should battle. So, I'm drunk. I'm like, fuck it, I'm with it. Let's battle. So I started battling one of the niggas from Queens, and I tore his head off. Embarrassed him.
In front of the girls too?
In front of the girls.
Oh,
Laughing at him.
so in front of your niggas and your girl.
So after the freestyle battle, I guess one of the girls you was talking to was on me. Like,
that's all it needs
to be. I like you. Where you from? Da, da, da. And that's all it takes for a nigga to crash out.
That's all it takes.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga battle a Jersey
and
nigga.
it'd be really the possibility of pussy to make a nigga crash out. They don't even be getting
So I did the nigga dirty in front of, I guess, one of the bitch he like or a bitch he was fucking with, whatever. So now these niggas get in the huddle and start plotting like, yo, let's get these niggas. These niggas not even from out here. Let's get these niggas. So as we walking out the house party, it's 4 Queens niggas approaching me.
Oh no.
4 Queens niggas approaching me. I think one of them niggas had the hawk on him and all that. Like, it was like, yo, what's up, nigga? You talking that shit in the freestyle battle? What's up? Da, 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 da. So now I start teeing like, what's up, nigga? Like, I'm scared out of my mind.
Yeah, but just the only thing
it's 4 niggas walking towards me. I'm like, what's up? But in my mind, I'm scared. I'm like, damn, these niggas might kill me tonight. Like, and then right before one of them niggas ran down on me, here come Cole. Cole said, Park, you good, nigga?
Put him back.
Before I even did anything, Cole pushed me out the way.
It was doing him.
Knocked that nigga out. I think the nigga with the knife knocked that nigga out first. Cleaned him. And the other 2 niggas rushed. Cleaned that nigga. Boom! Cleaned that nigga. Boom! The 4th nigga ran.
Somebody had to run.
After the first 3 niggas got knocked out, the 4th nigga ran.
Somebody had. It's like a Chinese movie.
After the 4th nigga ran. Now listen, after the 4th nigga ran, Cole said, Park, let's hop in the car, we out. These niggas don't want no smoke. And ever since then, I'm like, nigga, we on the ride back to Jersey. I'm like, oh, Cole, you saved my life, nigga. He's like, nigga, I got you, bro. I fuck with you. You're my brother. And ever since then, Cole really been my mans after that.
All right, there's one thing I want to talk about.
Cole really been my mans after that, bro. So when he died, it fucked me up in a different way. Because niggas don't know that story. And I'm going to keep it 100. Primarily, just off that story, helped me develop the love I got for him. It's like, Cole ain't known me really from a can of paint.
And he did that.
Got you. Versus niggas I probably would have known for 10 years.
And that's the thing, when it comes to the people that you think are strangers or new to you,
right?
That are more like on some loyalty shit to you without really knowing you. But you know what it is their character. They see a genuine nigga, it's just their character just to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Gets me to another thing real quick. RIP to him though, definitely. T-Pain had a clip that went viral about no one's your brother, especially in the industry. And that all this "you're my brother" shit is, don't believe none of that shit, because none of that shit is real. You know what I mean? Do you agree with that as far as your experience in the industry?
To a certain extent. Yeah, man. Because you're either around people that want you to win, or you're either around people that's competing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Competition.
And it's tough to decipher the two. Because people that's competing with you will show you the same love as people that want you to win.
That's that passive aggressive type shit to keep you,
You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
with you. Yeah.
Like it's very difficult to tell the difference between the two. Because we call them opportunists. But an opportunist will show you more love than a genuine nigga.
That's true.
Just so they can secure the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with T-Pain when it comes to that, because you might be around a nigga that showed you a red flag, but it's something about him you like, so you keep him around. And that same red flag come haunt you in the future. So my advice to the young niggas is pay attention to red flags. Not only with niggas, women too.
Oh, definitely that, because you
pay attention to red flags when it comes to women too, because there might be a girl that she's beautiful, you really love her, but she show you red flags. And just cause off of her beauty or whatever,
you get stuck on that.
You ignore it. It's like,
yeah.
fuck that shit. This bitch bad. Like, and then down the line, now you in love and she on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Now your mind is twisted. Like, yo, what
and you invested all that time and money and everything else, your energy into her.
Now you like, what the fuck? Now you blacking out your younger self. Like, you should have fucking paid attention. You should have got it the fuck up out of there.
Triggering.
But it's the same. It's the same shit with niggas too.
Oh my God, no.
It's the same shit with niggas too.
Same shit with niggas.
Same shit with niggas. Like, you go, you start chilling with a nigga, and you like him. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? He know how to carry himself. He get fly. He compliment you. You like, I like this nigga. Yeah. Like, I like him around. But then he do some fuck shit. And then you like, that was some fuck shit.
And is he gonna do that again or do anything?
But then he's smiling your face like, nah, I ain't about nothing, bro.
Nah, you can't be passive on that shit.
Nah, but listen.
I mean, they are, but
you listen. I'm saying there's different levels of fuck shit. There's class 1 fuck shit, and there's class 100 fuck shit. That nigga might do some class 1 fuck shit, where you like, that was some fuck shit, but that was some light fuck shit. And then he's smiling in your face like, nah, she ain't about nothing. We good, bro. You my brother. But you like him, so you keep him around. You like, you know how I fuck it. But then down the line, he might do some class 100 fuck shit. And then you remember when he did that class 1 fuck shit. You're like, yo, I should have listened. I should have paid attention to that red fucking flag. I kept him around because I like it. And it's the same shit with a bitch. It's like, a bitch is bad, nice body, cute, smell good, but she do some funny shit.
She's a whore. She stink.
It ain't no
What kind of whore are we talking?
You know what I'm saying?
She's an attention whore.
Thank you very much. It's attention.
Exactly. She do some low level shit where it's forgivable, but at the same time, something you gotta pay attention to.
Yeah.
And you ignore it because she's bad.
She's bad, and you want that.
You like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah. But there's so many bad. There's so many women. Number one, whether they're bad or not.
Of course. I'm just giving game to the younger niggas, so when they come across the same situations, they know the right decision to make. Like, it's like, don't ignore not one fucking red flag, nigga.
That's right.
I don't care if it's the smallest red flag. The smallest red flag you seen, that's God showing you what it is. It's your decision to keep entertaining it or not.
That's true. And you allow it. Anytime you're involved with a woman, it's your fault. You know why? Because you allowed yourself to do that. That's what you had to understand. You can end that shit right as it is. If you go back or you allow that to happen because you have some kind of thing in you that you want this to work out some way. Good? Anything else you want to say, brother? We could talk about so much more, but
I know we about to wrap it up. all I'm gonna say, especially to the young niggas, is stay focused, man. Stay focused, stay locked into your craft, and cut off all distractions. Because distractions is a part of life. They're gonna come. Just recognize a distraction and cut it off. Whether it's your mans, whether it's a joint, whatever. Cut off all distractions and stay locked in.
Locked in.
Stay locked in. Because me just being outside and doing my thing brought me so much opportunities. It brought me so much opportunities. But when you distracted, distraction takes away your opportunities. You could be here networking with this person, that person, but you over here dealing with this distraction
over there. Yeah.
So my advice to the young niggas is stay committed to your goals, bro. Stay committed to your goals.
Yeah.
Anything that take away from your goals, cut that shit off, even if it make you cry. Even if it make you cry, cut that shit off, because in the long run, it's gonna benefit you, bro. And you're gonna look back and laugh. So cut off all distractions, cut off all bullshit, and just stay locked in. Cause had I been locked in, I would have been out of here. I'm a victim to distractions. I'm a victim.
It happens sometimes.
I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Which is why I'm giving the young niggas that's coming up the jewelry,
That's
my
the only
nigga.
thing you can do.
Yo, cut that shit off. Anything that's a distraction, cut that shit the fuck off, my nigga. Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, nigga. Your older self is gonna be so proud of you if you do that. Don't be that nigga like, damn, man, I let that shit get the best of me. No, be that nigga that laugh like, yeah, I'm glad I listened to the younger me.
It takes a lot. That takes a lot of courage.
I'm up right now.
It takes a lot of courage, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? It definitely takes a lot of courage.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Oh, man, this is another one, man. You good?
I'm super good, bro.
Yeah, good.
I needed this tonight. Because, you know, like I said, I've been low. I've been stacking my bread. Good now, but I told Ak when we was riding over here, I said, this next run gonna be special. I did a lot of calculating.
Okay.
I did a lot of brainstorming. And I've been through a lot.
About
this next project that I'm about to drop called Passion for Luxury.
Passion for Luxury.
I'm gonna give niggas what they really need to get through life.
Let me ask you a question outside of that real quick. You never did or never had any modeling situation? I can see you doing that. This before
I had one.
Okay.
I had one. Damn, let me try to remember his name.
Clothing line?
Yeah, it was this underwear company. My man Dion put me on to this other cat that's well connected. And Hugo. You know Hugo.
Yeah, like Hugo.
Yeah, I was supposed to do like this modeling shit for that. But I ain't follow through because I was going through shit and I ain't make the necessary phone calls.
And you had to be on point with everything.
I had to be on point. Yeah. But the opportunity was there with while modeling the underwear and all that shit, and there was a huge bag involved. I tried to make the phone calls, but the mindset I was in at that time, I ain't make the phone calls that I needed to make. You know what I'm saying? So the modeling shit was definitely on the table. I just wasn't where I needed to be mentally. I was just dealing with a whole bunch of shit.
So the new project you're working on that you have set up is luxury, pleasure for, how do you go?
Passion for luxury.
Passion for luxury.
Passion for luxury. And like I was telling Ak when we was riding over here, I said, yo, this project, I'm giving niggas the tools they need to make it through life. Like I gave niggas Ghost Carhan, gave niggas Boss Pain, I gave niggas Heavy Crowns. Now Passion to Luxury is everything
wrapped up.
Everything wrapped up. Like discipline, focus, passion, ambition. That's it, bro. And sacrifices. That's the biggest thing. Sacrifices. This project that I'm about to drop is like I'm teaching niggas about sacrifices. Like, yo, you really gotta sacrifice, my nigga. You gotta sacrifice. You ain't gonna get nothing you want unless you sacrifice something.
That's true.
Breaking bad habits. You know what I'm saying? That habit you got, drinking every day. You change that. You change the habit. See how much money you save.
That's true.
True.
Addiction is
Big factor.
yeah.
A music video costs $200, $300, $400. You sacrifice your drinking habit.
Got 2 of them
for a couple of weeks.
You could do.
You got an extra video on deck.
Yeah.
With a clearer mind.
It just depends on what they want to do and how bad they want it. Sometimes it's how bad the person wants it, and that'll tell you how far he's gonna go to get it. You know what I mean? On that, my brother.
You already know.
You know what I mean?
We gotta get it.
Just
We talking all about that. This was awesome. Listen.
Go ahead. Say your 1, 2. Say your 1, 2. Don't say the long 1, 2. Say the short 1, 2.
You're making me forget the goddamn one. What I'm saying is, you're a great example of having a dream with basketball, and then having a dream with MCing and rhyming, and really making that professional. You know what I'm saying? Not just doing it. Like, anybody can just do it.
Yeah, you definitely made it professionally.
That's why I tried to say the questions like in basketball terms. Because, you know, down at the rec with playtime, we use basketball as a vehicle for life. And you have successfully done that. You know what I'm saying? By taking that discipline and that loyalty and that focus you got from your parents, you put into basketball, you transcended into MCing and rapping, and you're very
making that your career.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Career is just awesome to see. That has seen that happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come from you're in a very tight knit club of ball players become successful MCs. They go on to be entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I thank you for talking with us.
Appreciate you, baby.
Pull up.
Appreciate that.
You know what it is. Once again, it's the unstoppable, undeniable, almighty AWP Attention Horse Podcast, episode 568. Special guest, Dave Parkay, my brother.
You already.
Pleasure. Thank you for coming. Thank you for talking.
This was nice. This was
expressing yourself.
I needed this.
You know what I mean? That's the place for it. You know what I mean? My brother Aki, you know what it is.
Know, man.
New man, the new man's here. Another one for the books. Thank you for everybody that supports. Thank you for everybody that don't, because you're the reason why I do what I do, and I continue to do it. Peace to everybody. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We ain't really talk about Thanksgiving, but niggas ain't.
Yeah, niggas ain't. We out of here, man. Peace. Thank you for joining us, man. 5 Alive, you already know. P. Newman. Peace, y'all.